Good.
Oh, to open up the show now on the new channel, I've got like Creative Commons sort of medieval music, which is on right now, actually.
I debated if I should put music in today. It's like then I have to actually find like a YouTube channel that has all that.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to find something appropriate.
And
appropriate
also
appropriate.
Also, if it's coming through your mic, it's going to be competing with your voice. So
it actually doesn't.
No?
I have a mixer for my computer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hello everyone and welcome to D&D with R&D. And this time we are continuing our adventures into the Underdark. I think traditionally we have Micro sum up the events of last time. Previously on into the Underdark.
Previously in the Underdark, we are in order to so turns out the guy Sakrin who can fix men here isn't home, and he is at some kind of temple. So we had a bit of shopping last time and some drunk shenanigans, and then we went out to the temple to try and find him. And on our way there, we encountered a little drow girl who was caught in a spider web by this big friendly spider that apparently lives there. I was so sure we were gonna find that, but nope. We got her out, and then turns out the mansion close to the she is this daughter of the wizard who has the mansion, who's like his summer mansion. The mansion is next to the temple, so we decided we should probably get her home, which turned out to be more difficult because he has a security system. But we managed to skirt around and not get affected by anything. So no fights, no conditions.
Yeah, we haven't had combat in like
couple of sessions.
I haven't had combat at all.
Yeah, we have a new player has seen zero combat.
So and then we had a bit of a tense situation because they really wanted us to come in and have like dinner and stuff, and we were like, nope, we have Shavaris who is in disguise, and that's gonna wear off, and when it does, there's gonna be a high elf in the middle of all the trials. And
thank you, Polymorph.
We were twins for a little while.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which the little girl found hilarious, apparently.
But they're thankfully they're going to they showed us they let us go. We got a bit of money actually, which was nice. And then they showed us which way to go to get to the temple. So we ended more or less right outside the temple, I think.
Or heading out to it.
You were on your way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were on our way.
You were on your way. Which, I mean, you're not going to start very far off from the temple, but yeah, you were on your way. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so question before we start. I'm assuming it's been more than an hour since I cast Parcel Without a Trace.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one thing. Just one.
Yeah, it doesn't take you. It doesn't take you all that long. So yes, the two guards that you spoke with gave you some pretty good directions on how to get to this new temple that's appeared out of nowhere. Where you are pretty sure Sakharin has taken off to. So we're just gonna start off there. I guess I'll grab your tokens. All right, Goodbye, men here. I really got to just put you somewhere else.
Bye, man. Here.
Bye, men here. Let me put your
We'll be
token in
back.
place. Men here is not dead, so
Yeah.
he's just
He's just working and hopefully hasn't rolled something that means that he has attacked something.
yeah.
Why are you saying that? Don't remind him.
Like I needed to remind him of that.
Oh,
I
you'll
still have
be
to figure out how many
surprised.
times I have to roll between now and when you get to see what shenanigans occurred.
There's
But
nothing
yes.
left of the grumpy beard when we get back. It's just a smoldering crater.
Either that, or he could be like the love of the town now.
Mhm.
He's like their favorite waiter.
He's become back. He's become mayor.
Mayor Jocelyn, or not Jocelyn. That had another name, and I already forgot what it was.
That would be adorable.
All right, so yes, you arrive in this lovely little cavernous area. You follow the directions that were given to you by the by those lovely guards, and eventually it takes you to a cave. As you approach the cave, you do notice up ahead a tent in a very familiar cart.
Oh.
Actually, I should give you your own because
Oh.
you have it. A very
Yay.
yeah. So you see ahead, a tent and a familiar cart, and up further ahead, you can kind of sort of start to see the entrance, some sort of gate up ahead.
Wow. It's very impressive.
Cheerful. Okay, well, I guess let's go knock on the tent door and see if anyone's home.
Okay.
We seem to be on
Sounds
the right
good.
track.
So yeah, not much is gonna y'all are still in the cart. I need really got to make these carts like the right size. This cart's definitely the right size. Like the more I look, it's a really small cart. It's probably more.
It has to be at least.
I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
it has to be at least something like that.
Yeah, it's got to at least fit like all four of you in
Yeah.
there. So, but yeah,
There
there
we
you go. So yeah, you as you approach, this looks just like your cart.
Seem to be on the right
shit.
bit. Well, think he might be here.
Yeah, it seems likely, given that we were told that this is his card design.
So, who wants to knock on the door?
I'll do
Alright. Yeah, you going up there and knocking the door. I mean, there's no real
it.
door,
I
it's
do
a
not
tent.
knock.
Yeah.
I stick my hand like through the pieces of fabric that closes the tent and just like wave my hand back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm fluffing up the tent. Like, hey.
Nothing bites your hand off or anything. No one seems to be home.
I go inside.
Yeah.
This is the second time he's given us the slip.
Yeah.
I think he has a
ties.
habit of that.
Yeah, that's. I learned this. This is also like a terrible TV trope, but I learned it, and so now you get to experience it, which is the, no but trope, where it's like you kind of achieved your next goal, but something else is gonna happen.
Yeah, where it just becomes but that is actually, if you think about it, that is how all stories work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just it depends on how quickly you escalate things. It can get out of hand real quick, right?
Yeah.
So I learned that, which is why we're kind of stuck in this. You found his tent, but he's not there. So yeah, you walk inside the tent. It's a smaller
I'll walk
tent. You
with
kind of
her.
have to crouch down a little bit. It's made for a gnome. It's not made for humanoid-ish.
Okay,
size
I will
humanoid
not
beings.
walk in then, because then it most certainly can't fit both of us.
Yeah. It's got a little sleeping mat. It looks like there's a backpack with like some rations, some regular like exploring stuff in it, rope and pittons and hammers and that kind of things.
Any kind of magical items or like tools you would use for constructing, like making constructs or anything?
No.
Like the kind of things he would have to do his normal job.
Yeah. He does. It doesn't look like any of those are in the tent.
Is there any like written paper or any kind of notebook?
Mm-mm. Just
How
it
many
seems to be
days?
like mostly if you were to go camping in the Underdark, it would be like the essentials that you need to go camping in the Underdark.
How many days worth of rations?
How many days worth of rations? If you dig through them, you'll find around like 5 days worth of rations.
Can Shavaris look at the mud or the dirt on the cart to see if it looks fresh or old by rolling survival?
Oh.
Sorry, wife was asking me something.
Yeah,
Yes,
no
you
worries.
can look. You can roll a survival.
Okay.
I'll
see
assist
what
you.
Okay, thanks.
And I'm
Thank
coming in on
you.
the tent.
With that roll, this cart's been like the dirt around it and the mud, and like it looks like this cart has been here for about a week.
Okay. He's disappeared again. Motherfucker. Every time we go where he's supposed to be, this guy isn't where he's supposed to be.
Are there any tracks?
Are there any tracks?
Anything that indicate that someone has walked other than us?
Other than you, I mean, you see little gnomish tracks that go like from the cart to the tent, from the cart to the tent, from the cart to the tent, and then you see a set of them walk towards that gate that you see in the distance.
Okay. I will point out, since he's a humanoid, I do have advantage on tracking him.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Well, I guess we're going into the temple.
One
This
moment.
always goes well with that for us.
One moment. Let's see if he's actually. Let's see if he's actually alive, or if we can at least expect any humanoids in there.
Okay.
I would like to take a minute and do natural explorer and get
Your like radar thing for humanoids.
my radar thing to see if there's any humanoids within. I think is it 5 miles?
Some amount of miles.
Sorry, primeval awareness, not natural explorer. Yeah, 5 miles. And I get to see if my favorite enemy, which is humanoids, in there. I get to see their number and the general direction and the distance in miles. And if there are multiple of them, I get for each of them.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So you do your little radar things off. There's a group of like 5 humanoids, kind of at kind of the edge of your periphery, almost like past where if this is northeast and south, it's west, so kind of towards the temple, but almost at your edge of your periphery where you'd be able to dig. However, it seems weird. Like no matter how hard you try to sense things. It almost feels like there's a void where the temple is.
I relay this information to the others.
Could it be some kind of portal?
No, I don't think so. Because if it was a portal, there wouldn't be a void. It would just
So
be
maybe it
the
could be a
gate
trap.
or a
I think
ward?
Yeah, I think a ward is more likely.
So a trap.
Not
Well,
necessarily.
you can want to keep people out of things without necessarily trapping it. You just don't want them poking around to see what's inside, which might make them more curious. Come on, we all know we're going in.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, we're going in.
Yeah, so this picture doesn't show it, but the gates to this thing are shut. There's big like stone gates. I know it's kind of as the best I could find an alley, but it's shut. As you approach the gate, you see that there is the sides of it are decorated in like gears, and the whole thing almost looks like it's made out of iron and all sorts of other materials. There's like bronze trimming on it, and you can see gears kind of turning on the columns, and just a big hunking metal door at the front. And as you approach it, the door just kind of slips open. It's a double door, and it just opens up, and Inside, you see it kind of expels a bright light at you, and you can't really see inside. It's just kind of very bright.
Shavaris is like, "Oh, this is great. This is awesome. This isn't a trap
like
at all."
I'm telling you, traps.
I'm going to ask Petunia to go take a little peek around in there.
Okay.
So,
What's Petunia's range limitations?
100 feet, I believe.
what?
Like, to communicate with you, I believe it's 100 feet.
But to be able, because I'm assuming you want to see and all that nonsense.
Yeah. So I can go right up and let me double check, but
I believe I'm familiar that it's 100 feet.
yeah. So yeah, probably 100 feet.
Find familiar with the spell. Weasel, relax and penalty, turns some attacks when the field drops through here. So that you can communicate telepathically, additional energy to turn benefits with you as an action. All right. So you ask her to walk in?
Yep.
All right. So you see her walk in. As she walks into the light, it almost looks like she walked into it almost looked like you dropped a pebble into a pool of water, and the whole thing just shimmers.
It's a Stargate.
And you don't seem to be able to communicate with Petunia.
Great.
I
Well.
told you.
Still doesn't mean it's a portal. It could simply be a ward.
Am I getting any sense of understanding what this is? Does my gnomish history?
You can do Arcana.
Okay. I will attempt. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna depending on how you roll. I was also gonna volunteer because I've got for some reason she's quite Arcana-esque. Shavaris.
All right, go for it.
He's quite magical.
I should have just given you advantage. Is what I should have done.
That's all right. Yep. There we are. All right. Well,
Okay.
14.
I mean, it's definitely it's not gnomish in construction. You know that much. You know that it's probably mechanical kind of. It kind of reminds you of what like artificers do, where they kind of imbue mechanical things with magic.
One of us just gonna go Leroy Jenkins and run at
You
it.
know, I'm legit thinking of it because it's usually me. I'm usually the person that goes, "Fuck it, I'm going in."
Maybe we should send the person that's the tankiest in there, which would be me.
I was thinking.
Why don't you both
that
go?
We don't get separated.
Yeah, let's separate
That
the party.
we all just like hold on
Yes.
to each other and go in at once, just in case it tries to separate us.
We should
I think
tie
that's an
a
ex.
rope, maybe. Let's
I think
tie a
that's an
rope.
All
I
right.
think that's an excellent idea. Getting separated here in an unknown temple would be bad.
It'd be
It'd
funny
be a
if
trap.
we just got to their side. There's like people hanging out. There's a party. We walk in all
Yeah.
roped together.
I do have rope.
Cool.
Well, we all
Rope
do.
yourselves together.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
In a line or
that's-
in a like potato like
pump?
is it like a
Potato.
three-legged race here? What are we
We're
doing?
going to be a potato.
Like I'm sorry, I was thinking about a three-legged race and then I was thinking about the potato sack race and it got all
Oh.
mixed up in my head.
It's both. It's both.
The famous Iowa potato nut.
Square dance on in. That's what we're doing.
Okay, dose. We're gonna dosey do.
I don't like the sound of those dice. Guys, I think it's a bad idea. I think we should choose.
R&D, put those away right now.
We decide to take turns living in the tent, and that's how we live out the rest of our days.
Okay.
Occasionally going out
you were
to
invited
find
to stay in a
snacks.
pretty nice like place.
Yeah.
Yeah, where one of us would have been kicked out.
Yeah, at the best.
That was.
I don't know. I also have disguise self, so.
Yeah, but that only works on you.
Take a break every hour of
Yeah,
every day.
disappear.
To disguise yourselves.
All right. Yep, we're going in then, huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
So as a potato, you all wrap yourselves up.
We
and as a
shoved
potato,
ourselves into the sack.
you wonder as you walk in, the light overtakes you and blinds you, and you can't you're unable to see anything for a second, and then as your vision clears up, thank you for organizing yourselves as a potato, because it makes moving you over so much easier.
The potato, it's the best vegetable.
It is a good vegetable. Okay. Okay. As your vision clears up, you find yourself in a room where with stone floors. As you look around, the walls appear to be made out of some kind of metal. It's not smooth or shiny, like you can see rivets and even a few dents here and there. But it seems like all of this has been man-made, person made. It's not natural.
Is Petunia in here?
And Petunia's in here. Yeah, Petunia's in
Hey,
here.
Petunia's probably just standing there looking all lost.
And now that you're
Shoot it.
here, this isn't a bad thing, I promise. But roll initiative.
Okay. That's what.
It's not a bad thing, but you should probably
dang
roll
it.
initiative, which is usually a bad thing.
Sorry, I didn't.
I
I didn't.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's okay. Okay.
I was so naughty. I didn't touch
There
it.
we
Yeah.
go,
I didn't.
there we
Oh,
go.
yep. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. So let's see. You had a 21. You had a.
I'm always
Oh no,
forgetting
you
to
didn't.
do
You had a 21. You had a 6. That's not good. And Felix had an 11. Okay.
And once again, I go last.
So, again, this isn't a bad thing, but I like I said last week, we're gonna try something a little different this time around. We're gonna use some old school D&D rules.
Puzzles?
Overall, just old school D&D rules.
Okay.
So, if I were, and I've been reading up on the rules, so I'm sorry if I mess up rules. This is old school stuff, and so
From
we're
which
not
edition?
accustomed to running this. From Dungeons and Dragons, the original.
Oh my gosh! All right, the original, the Gygax.
The absolute original. So,
All
pretty
I care
much
about is puzzles.
you are, you'll get there. You are going to be in pretty much initiative the whole time you're in this dungeon. If you
Okay.
want to move, you can move up to your speed like you would in like a regular combat, right? Everything will kind of function in turns. They'll probably move quickly if you're just like moving around, but everything will move at its turns. What goes along with that is if you want to move as a group, you can only move as fast as the slowest person to be able to move together. If you want to do actions like search a room, investigate, that's going to be an action. So that's going to be like your action for the turn.
Okay.
A couple of things that kind of are in old school D&D that we don't necessarily do here is doing things like searching, which I'm going to call like an investigation, unless you want to try to convince me that you can do like survival or something else to search. Searching is how, unless you deliberately tell me you're searching, you're probably not going to find like secret entrances or secret buttons or anything like that, right? So you have to search. You can search a 10 by 10 area, which is like 2 by 2 squares for you all. Or each one of you can search in a room once, and that's kind of it. That's just it. Monster encounters are going to be slightly different too. There are kind of a couple of like predetermined ones. I'll just let you know. But I am going to roll for random encounters.
Okay.
So I don't know where the monsters are.
I have a question.
Yes.
Since we already rolled initiative, when we get into combat, do all my this works in the first combat, like first round of combat, still apply? Or
Yeah.
Okay,
We're
because
just not going to
otherwise-
re-roll initiative, but you'll get all of your first initiative stuff.
because otherwise I'm severely severely underpowered.
Yeah. No, it'll every like combat encounter will be like a new encounter, but we're gonna stick with this initiative for for the rest of the time. Even if you meet up with a new monster, they'll roll initiative and whatnot.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, there's a couple of other things like opening doors. If they're stuck and you shove them open, you're gonna make noise, and if there's monsters nearby, they might come hunt you down. So kind of keep that in mind. And whatnot. We'll see how this goes, but I wanted to give it a shot. So yes.
Sounds hilarious.
I'm sure this will go well. So you find yourself in this room. If you look down, as you look down on the floor, you see what appears to be kind of like a magic circle on the floor. But it doesn't seem to be working right now.
Do I get anything out of it?
Nah,
Any information? Looking at it, the lettering, the symbol.
You can spend your action to do an Arcana if you'd like.
All right. Well, it's not my turn, so I will wait,
right.
I guess.
Okay.
Since it's kind of a group thing, you guys can like do things in groups. Yeah. You can also like kind of designate each other. Like, one turn I'm gonna do this, while Shavaris does this, while Herrick does that.
Okay.
Kind of deal.
I'm gonna check the floor to see if I recognize it as being like, well, what do I speak? Orc,
Yeah.
Goblin, Elvish, Druidic, Draconic, Common, and that's it.
Okay. Yeah. You can do that.
Okay, that's
You
my
can
action.
do by you can do either investigation, history, Arcana, whichever one you think is.
Okay. I think I will do Arcana. At least I have a bonus.
Yeah, they don't even look familiar. You know that they're runes and there's something like definitely magical about it, but what they actually do, who knows?
Okay. Fair enough.
Is this an opening?
Yes, there's a hallway. Nice hallway.
I will move like here and like I'm effectively in between, like standing in between these two.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I'm like at the side looking down it.
Yeah. As you peer down that hallway, you can you see that it goes down there. It does appear to be a door kind of halfway down the hallway.
Is there anything at the end?
It's like as you look down the hallway, at some point it almost looks like you're like there's a window in front of you and it's fogged up.
Okay. By the way, what are the light levels down here?
Everything's actually fairly well lit here, so you're gonna be from mostly bright unless there's like a shadow. So there's like some shadows behind those pillars, and they're gonna be dim.
Okay, fair enough. I just it's kind of nice to know if I'm invisible or not.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, not if you. Yeah, if you look up at the ceiling, there seems to be somehow this room is being lit magically by you would modern day you kind of sees them as LED lights.
Mm.
Anything else for you?
I will move here.
The door in front of you doesn't it's got like it's a big metal door. It's got like handles and whatnot, and some sort of lock that looks way too complicated.
I would still want to try.
All right. I will. Oh, sorry.
He's not done yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Oh, I thought you said it's still my turn. I'm like,
No, I said that's my turn. I'm done.
Very aggressive.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna try and see what I can figure out. 18.
About the circle, you kind of from kind of your little dabblings into wizardry things, it kind of looks like a teleportation circle that's just not working right now.
Well,
It's like a one-way teleportation circle.
Well, this was the entryway, and not the exit. So.
So now we have to move through here to find the exit.
Yes.
And hopefully pick up a little gnome on the way.
Yep. Anything else you
At
want to
this
do?
point, I would like to drag him all the way.
Yeah. Anything else you want to do, Felix?
I'll go just kind of walk over to here so I can look at this door.
All right, this door here. Oh. No, are you gonna not let me? You're not gonna let me. You jerk. Sorry. All right. So this door in front of you is quite interesting. It's a big iron door. And in front of you, you see kind of a triangle of keyholes in front of you. And you, I guess everyone can see it because everyone's gonna be able to see it anyway at some point or another. It looks like that.
Oh no. That's a lot of keyholes.
That is a lot of keyholes.
If we could even find a key to begin with.
Well, okay.
Puzzles.
Yep.
That's one thing. All right. Next.
All right, yeah, Shavaris. I'm just gonna keep it. Yeah, Shavaris. What do you want to do?
You
All
skipped
right.
me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry, Esley. What would you?
Insulted. I'd like to check this door out, I guess.
That door. It doesn't. It does seem to have handlebars on it. Like to open it if you want to, give it a try. But otherwise, there's nothing else special about it besides that it's big and made out of some sort of metal.
Can I check for traps?
Yeah, you can investigate if you'd like.
There you go.
As far as you can tell, there's nothing here that's meant to harm you, but the door is locked by some mechanism seems to be holding this door shut.
So it doesn't look locked, but it is kind of sort of locked.
Yeah. You have a hard time understanding how it's locked. It doesn't have a lock. Like you look at the door and there's no like keyhole and lock, and there's no it's locked. Like you can't open it.
Okay.
All right. Herrick. Oh no, Shavaris. I'm getting all my
That's
things.
okay. Did Herrick actually go down this hallway?
Nope. He just kind of peered down.
Look down it.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Check for traps.
I'll go up to the opening and I'll check for a trap.
You want to? Yeah. If you want to start your action,
Do you want to wait for someone who's good at that? Or...
Nah. I'm already here. If I roll terribly, and someone else can try. Because I don't know if I can move and do an action. So I'm not.
You can. I mean,
okay.
This will work kind of like regular combat. So you can action and then move again. You can split your movement. This looks like a perfectly safe hallway.
I announced that. This looks like a perfectly safe hallway. Oh, I know what she'll do. I guess she can't get out her new mushroom stick, can she?
Yeah, you can. I mean, you
can.
can.
Okay, I'm kind of confused as what's an action, what's not. So yeah, she'll take her stick and just kind of poke it through the doorway, see if anything gets set off by crossing a plane.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
You poke your stick out, nothing happens.
Okay. So, look, with the rest of my movement, I'll step aside and someone else wants to get in there. Otherwise, I'd just be in the way.
Maybe we should all go together. Is that possible?
Yeah, we can move together. Like I said, it's the
potato
most
time.
The most that you can move together is the slowest person.
Yeah.
Well,
who's the slowest?
And you can like decide like walking order, like
presumably the deep gnome.
Nope. The deep gnome is fine. She's 30.
I'm 32 as well.
I'm 30 as well.
Okay, well, everyone's 30.
So we all move our speed.
Nice.
Yeah. So if you guys want to line yourselves up like you want to walk, like however you want to walk down the hallway, you certainly can do that. And then
Do you want me to take a minute to see if I can get a ping while now that we are inside?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
It's your turn. So.
it is your.
Well, it takes a minute.
It will take a minute. I will roll a couple of things while that minute
As long as we're not running out of oxygen, I think we're okay.
Well, I mean, you guys can still do things, and I can still move while it's effectively as if I'm concentrating on a spell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's up to you guys if you want to wait the whole minute for him to get through it all or not.
No, I will. I would like to take a look around at that door that she said just was locked.
Yeah.
And just give it, see if it's something that I think I could pick.
Yeah, there's no lock. So, I mean, no. There's no lock anywhere. Like, you wouldn't even know where to start. Because there's no visible lock. If you want to spend an action, like, trying to move it, it's definitely closed and locked up, but you don't see any way to, like, interact with this door. Besides, like, trying to shove it.
I will send Petunia in ahead and just let her give us a peek.
Okay. So while you all are doing that, I'm gonna roll a couple things because. Oh, okay. That's not good. I really gotta get like a whatchamacallit, a poker face for rolling dice. I need all of you to do perception check for me.
Okay.
Do I have disadvantage on it since I'm concentrating on my... Like, I'm attuning my senses to the surrounding?
Yeah. And you know, so you...
That seems fair.
Yeah.
As far as me, if I had put my thing into a weasel, I'd probably be doing her perception, right?
Yeah, you can roll her perception.
All right, so weasels. Let me look really quick. Come on. She's a passive perception of 13 and a +3 to perception. Okay. So.
Sure. I used to have a thing for Petunia. Where did she go?
Okay, Petunia rolled 18.
Petunia rolled an 18. Okay. Let's start lowest. Herrick, you got shit to do.
Yeah.
Etzli, you're isn't he so cute, that Herrick? He's Petunia kind of in her little toe beans, she kind of feels something like rumbling under her feet.
If it's sound, she actually has advantage on it. I will point that out.
No, it's not sound. She just feels something rumbling. Like she feel like something is moving underground. Shavaris, something is moving underground.
All right.
You are in. Oh God, you rolled terribly, creature thing. You see two of these lovely fellas. Paste. Pop out of the ground. We are in good old fashioned legit combat.
Finally.
All right. Excited.
And Shavaris, you get to go first because they rolled a 1. So
yeah.
So they're not going anytime soon if they even get to attack. Honestly.
All right. Well, she's so excited. She's gonna use her cantrip to cast Shillelagh. And move over. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we do flanking rules?
Yes, we do flanking.
All right. Here. And then she's gonna step here, and she is going to smash at it with her new mushroom stick.
All right, mushroom stick away. Go ahead and
with her 2 hands.
Oh yeah. You hit it like you just right on the. These things are kind of they're a lot smaller than what they look on the thing. They're pretty small, but they look like giant worms.
Yeah.
With way too many teeth and way too many points on them for anything. You hit it, and as you hit it, you hear kind of like a clank as you hit down on it. It just goes gunk. But you do manage to give it a good hit. Is your staff magic?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it is.
Yes.
It's got a.
That's what Shillelagh does.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does magical damage.
Yep.
So, yeah.
So yeah, you definitely you hear a nice clink on it as you hit metal, but and it just you almost like it squishes down. It's, just like, it's still there, but it's kind of twitching a little bit in its little legs now.
Okay. All right, that was me. Did my cantrip and my attack. So
Right.
I maybe should have tried talking to it, but I was so excited to use my stick.
I don't think like they're probably not that talkative. They're big metal robot worms.
True.
Metal robot worms. Herrick.
Well, let's go attack this one with advantage. I'm not gonna waste a spell slot casting out Hunter's Mark on these guys. They're not worth it.
They're probably not worth it. They're just metal worms. Oh yeah, no, that hits. It tastes awful though. Is your bite magic bite?
Yes, it is.
Bite? It is magic bite.
It is magical. I have an item that makes it magical. So every time I bite, you see a little spark of purple energy.
Yeah. And they taste real bad. Like I mean, they taste metallic, and it's just like. But yeah, you sink your teeth right into it.
I've killed constructs before. And second attack.
Yep.
25. 6.
Ooh.
And
you see one of its legs, like as you crunch down on it, one of its legs just kind of falls off, and it just starts wriggling around on the floor.
And final attack.
How do you do it?
I will get a hold of one of its the body armor plates and just rip it off, and some of the insides that are like attached to it come out, and it just like sparks and twitches and stuff being a thing.
All right, yeah, that one, that guy is out.
Stuff being a thing.
Stuff being a thing.
Stop being a thing.
It sounded like you said stuff being a thing.
You hear it shut down, just go. It's out. All right, anything else for you?
Nope, that is my turn.
All right, Felix.
I just looked at oh god, your name is not Pasta. It's
Etzli.
Etzli. I just look at Etzli and say, please go right ahead.
All right, Etzli, you got yourself a giant metal worm thing in front of you.
Yes. And I'm assuming there's no place where I can like uncanny dodge and like hide behind so I can stealth.
Not really.
No, but you can.
And it's always what?
But you can get flanking by moving one forward.
Yeah,
That's true.
I set you up for that.
Okay, so I'm gonna move one forward.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna start off. Hold on, let me check something. So are cantrips and can those be a bonus action?
Yes,
If
they are.
So they are or they aren't?
No,
if they said
it
so.
says
So
on it.
like the spell will tell you if that cantrip is a bonus action or not. I'm not sure if there are any, but it'll tell you like
like Shillelagh
duration.
Okay.
is a bonus action. You do your bonus action, then you take your regular action. They're meant to work together.
Mm-hmm.
Or like I think healing word's a bonus action, but that's not a
Yeah.
cantrip. But yeah.
The spell will tell you whether it's a bonus action or not.
Yeah,
What are you
the
thinking of
spell-
doing?
Well, I wanted to like stab it with my dagger of venom and then use poison spray on it because poison spray has a lot more damage than my dagger of venom.
I have
I
that
don't
too.
think poison spray
It's
is
an
a-
action.
I think that's an action.
It's an action, yeah.
Yep. So you can do one or the other.
Okay, so I'll use poison spray because that does more damage.
Okay.
And it's cantrip, so I can use as much as I want.
Mm-hmm.
I need to look something up. While you roll that, I'm gonna have to look something up.
Has to make a Constitution save.
Which I think it's a spell, right? Yeah, it's a cantrip, so it's a spell.
Yep. That's why I pick Arcane Trickster, so if I can't stealth and do sneak attacks, I just immediately do spells.
Well, you would still get sneak attack on this because you have advantage.
It's true.
I would get sneak attack on this.
Yeah, because you have advantage from you get sneak attack automatically. You get sneak attack if you have advantage on an attack, and you have advantage on an attack because you're flanking.
Ah, can you tell it's been a while since I've played a rogue? So I'll go ahead and roll my sneak attack then.
Yeah.
No.
Go for it.
Wait,
No?
do you get sneak attack if it's not an attack but it's a save?
Oh, I don't know. You're gonna attack or you're gonna do a spell?
Oh, I do a spell. Never mind then.
Yeah,
I think it might be melee.
A sneak attack if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be an actual like weapon.
Melee
Yeah,
attack.
weapon
yeah.
attack.
No, it doesn't have to be melee. It just has to be.
Oh,
a weapon
okay.
attack.
A weapon
Yeah, it has-
attack, which
it
I
has-
think is all sorts of.
It has to be finesse or ranged, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. But it has to be a weapon.
Oh my goodness! I just
So I'll
had
save
this
that next time.
page open. Okay, so you're gonna use your poison spray. It needs to do a con save. I can't.
Yep.
I had this open yesterday, but apparently I lost the goddamn page. I am not gonna
Those-
find it anytime soon. Apparently.
Those are my favorite spells. The spells where I don't really have to roll for an attack. They just have to do a save. So I do damage no matter what.
Mhm.
Oh well.
Yeah, those are
Maybe
sweet.
one day we'll find this spell block, but I do believe they get advantage on this, so because they got the whole thing with the advantage. 18. Does 18 beat your spell?
Yeah, so they take half.
So they take how
Do they?
much? Okay. So okay. You do hit them, like your poison hits them, but it mostly just kind of spills off of them. It doesn't seem to really go through their armor very well.
They don't. I don't. Looking at the spell, it doesn't look like they actually take it. Like it's either or. There's no half damage.
poison spray.
Let me check. Here, I'll just put it up. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Sorry.
Poison spray.
Oh, I thought would roll me the information, but it didn't. Okay, never mind.
Well,
Yeah,
you
it
kind of
is,
have to.
it is an either or. So you do.
Okay, yeah.
Your poison goes off on them, but they don't like it. Just splashes off of their side, and they're
It would be it would be kind of an OP cantrip if.
Yeah,
it seems to
it's half damage all
not
the
really
time.
be affected by your thing.
Yeah, she curses under her breath.
All right. Anything else you want to do for your turn?
I don't think I have any bonus actions.
Okie dokie. All right, that takes us to worm
That's all
things.
fair.
Mm-hmm.
I need all of you, not all of you, Etzli and Shavaris to do me a dex save.
Okay. Ooh, didn't do so well.
Oh no.
I did okay.
You did okay. Okay. One of you did okay, and that's the important part, I think. All right. You see it you see sparks coming off of all of the pointy bits on it, and it just expands out, and lightning shoots out everywhere around you too.
Whoa.
Shavaris, you try to like dodge the lightning, but it's way too fast, and it just strikes you right on the chest, and you take
What is it?
lightning.
Is it an area effect?
Yes.
Then I use evasion.
All right. And you were already gonna only take half damage, but that works too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you saying through you only take half damage. Okay, so you take So Shavaris, you take a whole 15 points of damage as this lightning hits you. And as you look over, you see Etzli almost look like she's dancing around the lightning, just like moving aside as the lightning goes past her.
I'm a
And
fucking ballerina, bitches.
yeah, you take zero damage from that.
Nice.
I love you, evasion.
All right, Shavaris is the worm that just hit you with lightning in front of you.
Right. Well, I'm pissed now. And I'm still trying to do the math. Sorry, the thing didn't go off correctly. So, I can't like hand enter -16 and have it work. So, I'll remember -16 because right now I want to smash it. I'm going to go after it with my fancy mushroom quarterstaff again.
Go for it.
Excellent. 11.
Pop, pop.
Wow. It's doing well tonight. My new stick. I like this stick. I will be using this stick some more.
You can tell me how your new stick murders it.
Oh, yeah. So after she's just done with the shock, she just has rage in her eyes, she lifts up her quarterstaff and just runs it right through the core of it, like whatever it needs to smash, and drives it against the floor, shaking it until it just stops moving.
All right. Yeah, it's all done. You murder the thing.
Okay, yay! Okay, 64. That's the number I was looking for. Okay.
All right. Yeah. So after
Estely
this,
gives you a high five.
Yeah, she gives her one back.
After this happens, you manage to kind of keep your focus, Herrick.
Yeah, I didn't get damaged. So
Yeah, you manage to keep your focus, and your kind of radar pings. You get a ping sort of north of you, not very far north of you. You get a ping of a humanoid. Otherwise, what you find interesting is there are no other humanoids besides the kind of the three in front of you, and the one north of you. Is that like, how to put it? Things are both kind of, you get sense, you can sort of sense the area around you kind of up and down from you, and you don't really know how to make sense of it, because it's not like and then there's nothing. There's like up and down and then nothing, like absolutely nothing. Nothing at all.
So I can't sense, like, when I'm not on the inside, I can't sense the outside.
That might be what Herrick thinks. Yeah. Yeah. You have a hard time kind of understanding the input that you are getting from your concentration.
This place's magic is annoying.
All right. Well, I had a question on the rumbling that Shavaris felt, but I might wait until if there's more clues being dropped here. So,
I mean, I think we're back to your turn. So,
no, I killed something on my turn, and then didn't I do something else?
We're gonna go back to just top of the order. So.
Oh, okay. All right. So I start again. Okay. I thought because I did the last action that I would go. Okay. All right. So I don't know what about the humanoids, but I'm going to go back and hang over with my friend Felix, because there's really only one tunnel and some heavy doors that nobody seems to want to push. So.
Obviously, I tell you guys that north, there's like a signal. I'm getting a blip north. So,
okay.
Which presumably.
Yeah, but you would do that on your turn, I assumed.
Yeah. Which, if you're done moving, it'll be his turn. So.
Yeah.
No.
And again, if you guys want to move together, you can give me a marching order, and we can definitely move through the tunnel.
All right, who wants to go first?
Let the tank and the person who can avoid things go first.
Real quick, before we do, could I do? I'm very curious about this door without a lock. Can I do an investigation on the walls and the floor around the door to see if anything looks off?
Yeah.
Ba-doo.
So with that kind of investigation, you do see that the door, like at the floor where the door is, it almost looks like the door has scraped on the floor over and over again as it opens and shuts. So you do see evidence that this door has been opening and shutting, but otherwise you don't see much more than this. It's locked. It's locked in a way that you don't understand how it's locked.
Okay, so then I'll join everybody and get into marching order.
So, what should the marching order be?
You could go first, and I'll go last.
Yeah, so do you want sneaky up front or tank up front?
Well, I'm both.
All right. Okay.
I'm mostly sneaky.
All right. Well, then I'll go third.
She's more sneaky than me, but I do have a +6 to stealth. So.
Okay.
I have a +12.
Yeah. Fucking rogues.
All right. So
put yourself in the order that you want to go down the hall.
Me first or her first?
Yeah, you might as well.
They're probably gonna discover us no matter what. Like, even if she's being sneaky.
Yeah.
I would go
could
down and have
second.
kept my shield raised up, like anticipating that something is gonna come.
Okay. Okay, so we got Herrick, we got Etzli, who's gonna go
I'm
third?
going third.
Okay. And then Felix last.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Okay. So you're all lined up, ready to go. Together you can all move. You can all move together. You can move the maximum of 30 feet, I think, because that's kind of your most. Unless you're planning on sneaking, in which case you're only going to be able to move 15 feet.
All right.
Mm.
I don't know.
Is it
How do you want to?
sneaking?
You want to just walk, or do you want to like normal pace?
I think until we see signs of a need to sneak, I think
Yeah.
it would be best to just go on as normal until we feel like there's something suspicious.
Yep. So you use your turn. I'm gonna grab you three. I don't even know if you fit in the next thing together. Find out. You don't fit. So you all walk together. You walk forward. As you kind of re-notice the door. I'm not sure if anyone wants to stop and investigate the door or not, but there is a door. It looks kind of similar to the door that you've all been kind of looking at. That doesn't have a lock, but it's locked somehow.
And you said there was like a window, or like a fogged up window.
It's something that looks like a window. So if we move all the way up in front of Herrick, there's something. It kind of looks like a window, like you can see through it, and there appears to be some sort of door in front of you, but it also looks blurry.
I will take out a dagger and like put that in, like touch or put through whatever happens, but on my like actual arm.
Just a dagger.
Yeah, just like scrape through and see if there's like, basically to see if like, is this like a solid like glass, or is it like a magical field thing?
Yeah. Yeah, you put your dagger. Your dagger goes right through. What seems weird about it is that once you get your dagger, without your hand going all the way through, once you get most of your dagger in, the weight of it seems to shift. Like it wants to pull. It wants to pull down.
Like it's heavier?
No, not heavy. Like the weight has stayed the same. It's like it almost seems like the way that it wants to orient, it wants to change, and you have to fight against it changing.
Maybe a plane shift. So maybe if we step through that door, we would end up in a kind of different position.
Possibly. I pull the dagger out and put it back in my belt.
Let's go for that thing that you were sensing first, then we'll play.
Oh, that is north. That is this direction.
Yeah.
And so far, it seems to be the only direction, only choice we have, because everything else is locked.
As Tilly pulls out the rope.
Start weaving it around our waists again, and leaving space
Just in
between
case
us.
it's a trap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is an excellent idea.
Are you gonna? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Are you gonna walk forward, Herrick?
Yeah, I'm taking a step forward into it. It's the only direction we have.
Yep.
And staying here we'll just die of hunger. So
that is probably true. Okay. I'm gonna move you
Or
off.
of curiosity.
You don't see, Herrick doesn't disappear. You can still see him. You can still see Herrick in front of you, but he's really, really blurry. But you can kind of see this like lizardy shape in front of you. So he hasn't like disappeared. It just looks blurry. You do notice, Etzli, that your the rope like goes straight down at the floor, but it like the tension of it goes straight down at the floor. And it feels like you almost have to hold Herrick from falling. Herrick, you don't feel any different. Like you just kind of took a step forward. Nothing's changed for you.
Plane shift.
It's not a plane shift, I don't think. I think it's well, I presumably can't communicate. If I talk,
they can hear
they
you.
hear me? Okay. I don't think
Estily steps through it.
I don't think it's a plane shift.
Gets a little crowded, but you guys
It gets crowded, huh?
Yeah, you guys.
Well, there's only one space, so I don't think you can.
You're literally in one space. You guys can probably like squeeze in there together if you want to be real close together.
Can we?
I will let you for this because nothing's really gonna happen. There's a door in front of you, with just a handle on it. Now that you've kind of made it over here, and then Estly, you feel the kind of similar to how you felt the rope in front of you kind of being pulled down. You feel the rope behind you kind of being pulled down as well. And now the rope in front of you is just attached to Herrick, and it like none of the weight is there. It's just a rope.
Can you check this door?
I can.
No,
I like scoot out of the way and like she's fairly nimble, but I assume she can like get past me and.
There definitely seems to be like kind of similar to the other doors. There seems to be a way to lock this door. Right now, it's not locked, but there does seem to be some sort of mechanism to lock this that isn't a traditional lock.
But it's not locked.
It's not locked. Yeah.
Is it trapped?
No.
I was about to say, can I
as far as you
check
can
for
tell,
traps?
there doesn't seem to be anything. The weirdest thing about it is that there's a way to lock it that you don't understand how it works. That's the weirdest thing about it.
Well, Estly looks to Herrick and says, "Doesn't seem to have any traps, and it's unlocked." From the looks of it.
I open it.
Okay. Let me grab you folks. Nope, that's not what grab everybody.
Estly puts her hand on two of her daggers.
As you open up the door, you can see inside into. Come on, thing. Let me do what I wanted to do. Oh my goodness! All right.
Can I say that instead of going through the door, I'm going to stand out there and hold the rope?
Yeah.
I'm there
I
too.
haven't gone through. I've just opened it to see what's in there.
Oh, okay.
So you can see.
I'm assuming the door opens inwards or not outwards because that will be come quite crowded.
Yeah. You push it. You push the door open. And you can see into the next room. There appear to be sort of the most immediate things that you can see is that the motif kind of continues. There appears to be some sort of table at the end of everything, at the end of the other side of the room, and 4 pedestals kind of to the side. It looks like there's maybe a door kind of a little bit in. And I'm just moving you in here so that I
Yeah.
But there's Herrick. I'll move everyone off to the side.
I'm just behind Herrick.
I would like to do. Can I do a perception check to see if there's like anything that seems off or like dangerous,
Sure.
like anything that catches my eye, other than like what I just like see just by looking.
Mm-hmm. Um.
20.
With that, there's definitely something small at the other end, kind of like under the table. You can't tell exactly what it is, but there's something kind of just like moving around, all the way at the back of the room.
There's something moving around under the table.
Yeah. I inform the rest of the in a low voice. Inform the rest of the party.
I call out in Gnomish and say, "Hey, Saccharin, is that you in there? We're the rescue party."
And
Sorta.
as Tilly lightly face palms.
Herrick, since you're at the front, you see the whatever was moving down there, it stops moving, and it's a little bit too far for you to make details of it, but it's no like it's perfectly still now.
Should we?
Yeah, we should. It's probably him.
I step forward. I move here. I'm assuming you're going with me since you're on a lead. On a snake.
Yeah.
Everyone's attached.
Yeah,
Everyone's
since
pulling us along.
I'm tied up right behind you, so I
Yeah,
just
so
get dragged along.
Pick the spot where you're gonna stop, Herrick, and then
There.
everyone else. There.
Yes.
That doesn't get
I'm, like,
everyone. That doesn't get everyone in the room, by the way.
It's true.
I know. I'm proceeding with caution.
Okay, I think Felix is technically
Let
still.
Ashley check for traps. She's probably good at it.
Are there enough spaces for me to stealth?
I mean, there. Yeah, if you want to stealth around, you certainly could.
Yeah, I'm gonna untie myself and then stealth and try to get close to where I can see the whatever is underneath the table.
Yeah.
Okay, I will. Since she's now untied, I'm presumably also untied.
I mean, I don't know how you all tied yourself, so I'm gonna go with a yeah, sure.
Okay, in any case, I'm
Think of
also
how you all tied yourself.
yeah, and I'm to like help her like distract from the fact that she's sneaking.
Mhm.
I am gonna move here.
Are we doing turns still or not?
Yeah, so Shavaris. No, well, you were all tied together, so now we're untied.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh,
we're all kind of
The
doing
turn
things
order
together.
has disappeared.
Is it?
It's not there for me.
Oh no.
I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
I yeah. Nope.
Is it there now?
Well, I see the
The
turn order,
turn
but
order
it's
is-
empty.
Yeah,
Ow,
they actually
what?
like little
We
window.
have an
thingies
invisible turn order.
A visible turn order. Oh no. Oh buddy, you can't. Right now is not the time for this.
I think.
I'm
Well, I
gonna go
remember it
ahead-
vaguely, but
Yeah, I remember. Well, I remember mine.
I know
I
I'm
mean, I
last.
have it, so I'll let you know. But
Okay.
it's Shavaris can kind of go first. So I'm gonna take you back, Herrick, and you can go back at your turn. So Shavaris, everyone's untied. Shavaris,
Okay.
you get to kind of decide what you want to do first.
everybody's in front of me. I can't get into the room. I don't think
You
so.
Yes, you can. You can move. You can move through allies as if they're
Yeah.
difficult terrain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So then she'll just come up and go to the side here. Are these pillars? These things?
So those are pedestals. The kind of the black circles are pillars that go all the way from the floor up to the ceiling.
Okay.
And there's
Yeah.
nothing on the pedestals.
So Shavaris, if you want to look at the pedestals, you certainly
Sure.
can, Shavaris.
Move up to
The
it.
pedestal in front of you seems to have like it's a stone pedestal kind of. It almost looks like it's made like the you can't tell there's a difference between the floor and the pedestal itself. It's almost like it's molded out of the floor and it comes straight up at you. The surface of it has like some runes kind of carved into it with a line underneath them, and I will let you see. Kind of looks like that.
Ah, okay.
Hmm.
Runes. Oh, well, here's a thing to look at. So, okay. Make a little mental note of this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, anything else you want to do?
I think I've moved, I've looked. I don't know how many other things. I guess I can move some more, but I'm going to wait because we're going to sneak around. So she's just going to try to be
All right, Herrick.
less sneaky.
Okay, I'm assuming that like it's the like would have informed me about her plan.
I don't know, did
Yeah,
you?
I would have whispered it to you.
Okay, I move here
Okay.
and like crouch down, my shield at the thing, and like ready to pounce.
Okay. Sounds good, Felix.
I am going to go in. Here's me. And is this 10 squares?
Yeah, or yeah, 5 foot squares. Yeah.
Okay. 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I crouch down and I say, "Who's that?"
Okay, you'll have to wait for your response, but all right. Etsley.
Stealth.
Okay, yeah, you can do a stealth roll and then move to
And
wherever you want
then
to.
I'm
at.
gonna. What's this thing?
They're like giant. From where you can see, they seem to be giant like cauldrons made out of some sort of shiny metal. You don't really know what's inside, but
Do they look like they're boiling anything, or?
nothing seems to be like boiling over, and they're not making any noise that you recognize as like a boiling noise.
Okay, so I'm gonna move here, but I'm gonna move like in the shadows, and then peek around and see if I can see whatever's under the table.
Okay. Yeah, so you sneak over pretty quietly, as far as you can tell. No one's really noticed you. You see both Shavaris, not Shavaris, sorry, Etsley and Felix. You see this little, what looks like just like a little lump. You, now that you're closer, see it kind of take shape, and a little head pokes out, and you see a small little gnomish man look out at Felix and said, "How do you know my name?"
What was the name of that, his girlfriend there?
Lydia.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lydia has been so worried about you. She asked us to come and find you.
Lydia? But
Lydia,
I just saw her last night.
you've been here for a week.
No,
You
What?
really have, though. No, really, you have.
I just walked in here like 3 hours ago.
A week ago. Yeah,
A week ago.
a week ago. Yeah.
Oh no.
About a week ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't. I just saw Lydia last night though. That
No,
can't be right.
you saw her a week ago.
Oh no.
I need you to focus.
Okay.
It's been a week.
It's been a week.
Okay, it's been a week.
Oh, poor Lydia. She must. Oh.
Hey,
Well,
R&D.
yes.
Now that I know that it's the gnome guy, when I can I just step out and go, "Wow, you're the guy we're looking for"? Just kind of startle him.
When we get up to your turn, you certainly can. All right, Shavaris. So yeah, you found your person. Shavaris, we're back to you. What do you want to do?
I think they seem to have things under control in the front part of the room, but I think I'm just gonna hang back here in case something comes up in the back of the room. So I'm passing.
All right, Herrick.
I'm relaxed, like standing back up and like lowering my shield like slightly, like, and that's it. That's my turn.
Good. And Felix.
I'm gonna continue to talk to him. I'm gonna say, all right, so what's going on with this place? What have you figured out so far? How do we get out?
And Etsley, you step out and you scare the shit out of him. He's just like.
So I'll step out to here and be like, "Yeah, how the fuck do we get out of here?"
Oh goodness, you almost gave me a heart attack. I don't. Oh, I walked in here, and the doors in the last room were locked, and I couldn't go forward. I found this back here in this room, and he holds out a key with kind of a triangle shape as the handle.
As Tilly face palms.
But the this other door, it seems to be locked, and I don't really know how to open it. We seem to be and as he's talking, Shavaris, you get the one to get to see this. The door that was previously open that you walked in here slammed shut.
Yeah, I was worried about that. So the one
Oh
that's
no! Oh, that's what happened to me. And then I've been in here for like
A
3
week.
hours trying to figure out how to get out.
A week. It's still been a week.
And Sully's just gonna like suppress laughter.
Anyway, all right. So you haven't figured out how to open any of the doors. Have you looked at these glyphs?
Oh yes, I've looked at them several times. There's nothing. They're in a language I don't know how to read. I don't know if they have any meaning. The other pedestals seem to have some weird stuff on them too.
All right, let's go take a look.
All right,
Yeah.
sure.
Puzzles.
Yeah, I guess since she wasn't able to catch the door, she'll cross the room and look at this other one.
Okay, I'm gonna move you for a second because you're right on my note.
Oh.
That one says that pedestal has kind of like a stone bowl in it. So just like the other one, it looks identical to the pedestal itself. Looks identical, but at the top of it there's a bowl that has like white sand in it, and the surface is like perfectly smooth.
A bowl of white sand that's perfectly smooth.
So it's like there's a little, like almost like there's a mortar at the top, that's full of sand.
Hey guys, weird.
Eric?
I am gonna move over and take a look at this one.
I'm also gonna move you so you get off my note.
Everyone just stand on his notes.
I'm just gonna stand on my notes.
I'm gonna just say that the last note is probably here.
The last note is that I'm gonna move it before any of you all mess with my notes anymore.
Read it from here.
On this one, this pedestal is just kind of flat at the top, and there seems to be like a broken sword, like blade on top of it. That's
laying on
polished.
it?
Huh? That's just sitting flat on it, and it seems to be it's polished like almost to a mirror shine.
Like, is the blade broken? So like there's like a stump of blade.
It's just a hunk of metal that you can recognize used to be like a sword. There's no hilt or anything. It used to be a sword. It's just a piece of.
And it's just lying there. It doesn't appear to be attached.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. If you try to move it, it'll shift around. You can pick it up.
I am not touching anything in here.
All right.
Once I know what the fuck it is.
All right. So I will go over here. See what we're dealing with.
On this pedestal, there is a feathered quill with a broken tip.
So this one had just runes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sand.
Sand. Mm-hmm.
Sword.
Broken sword.
Broken sword.
And a broken.
And broken quill.
Can you bring anything fiery over here?
I'm sorry, any what?
To whom are you saying that?
I think I'm just saying that in general, like.
I was just thinking, as the sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives, and then the pen is mightier than the sword.
Yeah, I also thought the pen is mightier than the sword, but I don't think they're broke. Can I? Okay, what? Well, I guess it's not my turn.
Nope.
It would be my turn next.
Yeah.
Actually, what do you want to do?
I want to move over to this and see if I can read what's on it.
They're in a language that you don't seem to understand.
It's not even abyssal.
It's not even abyssal.
Sword,
Alright.
pen, words, sand.
Or what used to be a pen, it can't be a pen if it doesn't have its end, because then you can't dip it in ink, so it's just a feather now.
True.
Or it could be a disarmed pen, a disarmed sword, because you can't use it. So they're both useless items that used to have some sort of power.
So what's over on the table?
I mean, so if everyone else is just gonna sit around and stare at these things, you can go over and look.
Okay. Whose turn is it? Is it
I mean,
Felix's?
it'll be
Okay.
Shivara's, but everyone
Okay.
seems to be kind of preoccupied with looking at things.
Fair enough.
Full
She's still staring at the sand.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing else happens, so I'm gonna move you again because right on my note.
Ha ha ha.
Everyone stand on his
Everyone's just
notes.
right on my
It's
notes.
like note Minesweeper.
Yes,
That's
pretty much.
the goal of this campaign, of like this dungeon now, is we have to figure out where his notes are and stand on them.
That's the meta level puzzle.
Yeah.
Yes.
This table. So this table seems to be covered in like tools and pieces of gear and pieces of metal. Stuff that seems to be used to like make that was probably used to build some of the stuff in here. It's almost like a work table.
Is there anything that looks like it could be used to fix a sword or a quill?
No, it's all very it's like it's really more like wrenches and saws. There's no you even if you sift through it, there aren't like pieces that you'd be able to put together to make a sword. And there's definitely nothing hot enough to like be able to melt the sword to like fuse it back together or anything like that. Yeah.
Is there anything in the cauldrons?
The cauldrons, once if you go up to them, they're almost like a dumping bin of if you've ever been to like a wood shop where they have like a bin full of all the scraps. It's kind of a bin of all the scraps, but it's all metal rather than wooden. Yeah, this looks like it was just once used. It's kind of like a workshop of some variety.
Is there anything hot or on fire?
No, nothing's hot or on fire.
And you said you found a triangle key.
Yeah, he hands you over a key. The key, if you look at it, it's a triangle key, and kind of around the three edges, it says 5 from the right with 3 in between.
That's for that other door.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the code to which keyhole we have to put it in.
I think so, yes.
All right. Well, if we ever get out of here, that'll be nice to know.
I've been trying for hours.
Yeah, I know.
I will look at Shavaris and go, hey, nature, is there anything in the sand?
I can do a check. How am I not better than nature? I don't know what I had in mind when I like shaped her, but she's not a traditional new druid.
Well, remember, lizard folk don't like use normal names. They call or they come up with their own like super like low level descriptive names.
I don't know what mine is.
Yeah, I can try maybe doing a survival and see if I recognize the kind of sand it is next time it's my turn.
Sure. I mean, oh yeah. So I mean, it's now that Shavaris is back, we can go back to the turn order. So yeah, it's up to you if you want to do that. Go for it.
Yeah, just anything I recognize from my travels, or it's what it reminds me of.
So sand that you usually like if you go to the beach, sand has like it's dirty. It smells bad. Like it smells like I'm not sure if you've ever been to the beach, but it smells like fish and stuff. This is like super white, clean sand, almost like it's been clean. Like somebody took the effort to clean the sand.
Okay. So
it's not really it is sand, but it's been processed.
Right, almost like an offering. Okay. Yeah, I'm not touching it yet. All right, that's my turn. I think my investigation was my turn.
I would like to go to this door and investigate it.
It's kind of like the doors that you've seen before have that same like, it's locked. Just fuck if you know how.
Yeah, but there's nothing like on it to indicate like that has anything to do with this.
Nope. It's a big iron door. Has no actual lock. It's got handles on it, but no actual like lock. No like keyhole or locks like you traditionally would see.
Oh, I will move. So that was what? What is that? No. That was 10 feet, so that's 10 feet back, and then I will move as far as I can go. Move here.
Okay, Felix.
All right. So I'm going to take out my rapier, cast green flame blade on it, and just touch it to the top of the pillar.
Touch it to the top of the pillar.
Oh,
You
no.
see, you can as you at the which pillar? Sorry, there's two pillars.
The one that has the runes on it.
The one that has the runes on it. Nothing happens. You can. I mean, it's easier to read the runes.
Does anything do I understand the runes at all?
No.
Am I getting anything from it?
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
For all you know, there might not even be like it might just be gibberish and might just be symbols. Like it might not actually mean anything. That's how, like, who knows? Could be graffiti.
Okay. All right. I guess it's the next person's turn.
Yeah, that's Lee.
So if we're going on the assumption that this one's supposed to be fire,
Maybe. Just an idea.
I'm gonna take out one of my torches,
Okay.
and Esley's just gonna go, hold on to your butts, and she's gonna place it on the pedestal.
It sits there nicely.
Then she's gonna take it back and just tap her head with it in thought. How far am I from this table? Okay, I'd like to go up to this. Okay. Okay, is there anything I can see on this table that's like one of these things is not like the others?
Nah, I mean, you could easily spend hours and hours like organizing and sifting through this stuff if you really wanted to. It's really more of a disorganized jumble.
Can I move again, or because that was my 30 feet?
Yeah, you're kind of that's it.
Okay, so whoever's next.
Shawaris, what do you want to do?
Who isn't here?
I was tempted.
Oh no!
to
Oh,
just
sorry, I'm back.
go
I am
over-
back.
Oh.
I just forgot to write. Has someone actually?
I was tempted to go over and sit on the pedestal.
Has someone actually checked the door that slammed shut to make sure we couldn't
No,
just
that
open?
was. I was gonna go and like take a look at it.
Okay, well,
I'm not movement.
yeah, I'll save you the energy. I'll go and I'll look at the door to see if there is any way to actually open it from this side, and all we have to do is walk out.
Yeah. No, it seems to be like the other doors. It doesn't seem to have the lock.
Does it have
But
hinges?
Yeah, I mean, it works like a door. Like you obviously saw it swing open and shut. It's just that whatever mechanism is being used to lock it is beyond what you would understand. Like
Okay.
it's not a traditional lock and key kind of dealio.
Got it. All right, that's her turn.
All right. Felix, anything else you want to do for your?
I'm gonna go and I take out my rapier again and I go and poke inside the sand. Do I feel anything in there?
That was what I was gonna do.
No, your rapier goes right in. I mean, you feel the bottom of the bowl, and you scrape around. You do notice that as you kind of move your rapier through it, that the sand kind of shifts it. Like you move around and you kind of like trace out a shape, and you can see the shape for a second or two, and then the sand kind of reforms itself to be flat again.
How are the runes etched in? Is it like paint on it, or is there an actual like groove into it?
They're grooves. They've been etched into the rock or the stone, I should say.
Maybe if we take the sand and put it into the
Or if
like
we
take some of the sand and like put it into so like it's in the groove that makes up the runes.
Or maybe if we draw the runes into the sand.
With the pen.
Maybe with the quill. I'm scared to move any of these. I've come across so many of these puzzles.
Well, it's Etzli's turn, so unless Felix got something else to do, or somewhere else she wants to move, I guess.
If you don't want to do the playing with it, I'll try putting the quill in, and I'll try grabbing the quill and just drawing the runes.
Yeah, I mean, so you have the runes. So nothing, I mean, you can draw the runes, like they go in, but then again they kind of, the sand just reforms itself after.
But I mean with the quill.
Yeah, even with the quill, they still do this, they do the same thing, but you can draw them. That like you can definitely see it being drawn, and then the sand just shifts back into place to make it flat once again. But otherwise, like, you don't explode or catch on fire.
Right?
Goodness.
It's Pumpkin.
A little goblin showed up.
She was fussing at me, so I'm hanging my feet off the side of the bed for her to play with, and
that is the sound she makes.
She's biting at my sock, and now she's eating one of her peanut butter cookies, so that's good.
Should we try with the sword?
Yeah.
Okay, so Etzli, do you want it? I don't know if Etzli wants to try with her swords, because it's up to you. It's your turn, unless you want to just defer back to Herrick or Shavaris and then everyone else.
I'm thinking, did anything happen when she picked up the quill?
Nope, no one exploded or caught on fire. If that was your main concern.
What if we take all the items off their designated pedestal and put them all on the one with the runes?
It seems like what's the reasoning?
I don't know.
Well, let's start with the one we were one thing at a time. Basically, if we're gonna write in the sand, let's try to push the sand, and then we can move it over.
I'll just take the sword off of the other pedestal and try to write the runes in the sand.
Okay. Yeah, no, you explode and die. You pick up the sword. Nothing. You do not explode and die. Again, as you're holding it. So you know how when you have something that's super shiny, like you hold it and you leave your greasy hands on it, right? Mm-hmm. Your greasy fingerprints. You don't seem to be able to do that. Like you don't leave fingerprints. You don't it stays perfectly shiny as you handle the sword blade. And then you move up to the sand, and you can sketch in the runes, and you see them you see them stay for a second or two, and then the sand reforms itself.
I have an idea. It's probably not gonna work, but I do have an idea.
Like everything else we've been doing.
Yeah.
No one's died yet, so that's impressive.
Can I have this? Well, it's on my turn, so.
Yeah. So I mean, we back to Shavaris. Shavaris, what do you want to do?
You said that there are these stone altars, but then there's also archways or poles or something.
Yeah, they're like giant bowl cauldron things in the back. They're I think somebody looked through them. They're full of junk.
Oh no! Sorry, I meant the dark. Yes.
Oh, the pillars. Those are just pillars.
How high is the room? Like, what happens when I look up?
The room is about 30 feet high. The pillars really look like they're just support structures.
Okay.
There's nothing it's a ceiling. There's no decorative things. It's just a ceiling up there.
I don't know what to do. I don't have any ideas. Anyone want to suggest something for me to try with my turn?
I do have an idea. Since it's a long shot, but since the sword is like so shiny, like you could see a mirror image in it.
Mm-hmm.
What if the runes, the reason they're not readable is because they're like
They need to
you
be a
have,
mirror image.
they have to be mirrored in some way, or like either it's like just mirror writing, or it is writing that is like if we were to place the like the sword
Mm-hmm.
like
Yep.
on the middle of it, it will like it would be actual symbols we could read.
Okay.
It's a
So
long, it's
I
a long
will.
shot.
Yeah,
Long
yeah.
shot, but
Who is it? Etzley, who has the sword right now?
yeah,
Yeah. And I think
Yeah.
Etzley is like over by the sand, so I'm just gonna.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
By the sand, yeah. You're over by
Right.
the sand.
So I'll ask her if she can hand me the sword,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hand it over.
and then I'll take it over to the stone thing and shine it and see if I can see anything or.
Where do you want to place it?
Well, where the writing was, does it go all the way around it, or is it on one spot in particular?
So that's
Mhm.
it's just at the top. Hopefully you can still see the note.
Yep.
But it's just at the top. Like it's just at the top. It's engraved in, and then there's like it's edged in. So somebody like took the time to edge it into the stone, and then somebody underlined it pretty much with like a groove into the stone.
Oh,
as well.
there's a groove.
That's what. Yeah. So there's a line, kind of groove line at the bottom.
Is the groove more narrow than the sword width?
No,
Is
it's
it?
not more narrow.
Can I give it a try and see if it slides in?
Yeah, it slides right in, almost like it's meant to be there.
All right.
Huh.
Okay.
And as you look at the mirror images of the words, you do see the word open.
I
It
cannot
appears.
believe that was the fucking solution.
I say open.
Nothing happens.
All right. Well,
Well, that's one thing then.
Well, we got one thing. Maybe we try the other door.
Well, so far nothing's happened. You figured out what the runes say. Now you're almost done with the puzzle. You guys got the right-
OPNE.
I whatever language this
Oh no, just it's 4 letters and 4 pillars.
Oh no,
Yeah.
It's whatever, however many runes there are. It's just in a different language. It's not
Sure,
gonna
sure.
translate
Okay.
identically to
Okay. Yeah. English. Fair enough.
to English, but it is what you recognize to be the word open.
Okay.
I would like to write in whatever language that is. I'm assuming it's my turn now. Since I'm next to the order. I would like to. Can I have the quill?
Sure, go for it.
In the sand, I write open in this language.
Yep. And you hear a clunk, and the big double doors at the other end open up. They just swing open all by themselves.
Yay!
Let's get out of here. Grab what's his name. Let's go.
Yeah. What's his name? What is his name?
Saccharin. Saccharin. Yeah.
Saccharin looks
He's
very
the forgot the word. The sugar thing that isn't sugar.
Yeah, the sugar thing that isn't sugar. Saccharin is
sugar.
very excited.
That's his name.
Oh, I thought I'd never get out. Okay. So how would you all like to proceed into?
Same order.
How would you all like to proceed? Where are you going to
Esley
stick
takes out the
Saccharin? You
rope.
have Saccharin now too, by the
All
way.
right.
In the back.
You want me to have Petunia go in and see what's up there?
Yes.
Yeah, you can. So if that's what you want to do, you certainly can.
All right. So I'm gonna send Petunia.
Petunia goes in. Again, she makes it to kind of the edge again, and like before, it looks like there's kind of like a foggy window in front of her. And as she walks past the foggy window, she gets to see this room. And I'll just let you all see because I'm assuming you're gonna let her. You're gonna relay all this stuff to her anyway.
Is she coming from the top?
She is coming from the top.
Okay.
Some weird room in here. Again.
Surprising.
All right. So I guess we'll go in.
I guess I'm gonna have a puppy attached to my sock for a little while.
Okay, you can all place yourselves in whatever order you want to
Okay.
into this room. Sorry, I just kind of again copy and paste all the things and gotta move
I-
my
I
notes.
get
You all are gonna step on my notes. So I have to move them now. Oh, I erased the wrong note. I made a mess. No, I don't want that. Go back.
All right, I'm basically going to hang out near Sakharin most of the time when we're walking around, just because I feel like he'll be more comfortable with another gnome.
Yeah. So you walk into another room. This room actually, like the whatever. There's some device at the end of it that appears to be
Ow!
used for, for melting metals and kind of casting. It's kind of like a cast. Pieces are made here. You see casts for like gears and shafts and springs and all sorts of things, kind of in the corner of the shop. This is where metal is shaped for all sorts of things. And I need perception checks from all of you.
Oh, wow, wow. Boom. Oh, I don't see shit. I'm too distracted by how attractive Herrick is. I mean,
Yeah,
Oh,
you're just so enamored. He's so cute. Look at that nose. That is the cutest nose.
he does have a really cute nose. I'm gonna be honest.
Felix,
Cute nose.
you're very concerned with making sure that Sakharin is okay, so you're just kind of keeping an eye on him more than you're really paying attention. Shivaris, you like before start to feel that little rumble coming around. Herrick, some shit's coming out from under the ground.
Oh my gosh.
They're back.
They're
all
back.
right. Get in the corner. We'll protect you. I say to the guy.
Yep, and you see two of these fancy guys pop right out of the ground. And they rolled a 14. So, warm things.
So I still go last. Ow! Pumpkin! You're getting a little into this.
Whoops, I put a 14 there rather than there. Can you guys see the thing?
No,
again,
we
or
can
no?
only see worm things.
Worm things. What is up with that?
We can't
Yeah.
see the other ones.
All right,
Yeah, I
well,
see
that's
worm
okay.
things.
You don't need it. I need it. So I'm the one who needs it more than you do. Shivaris, you get to go first. If there's a worm thing just pops out of the ground in front of you.
Well, I've got a stick waiting for it. She's gonna whack with her stick. Not so good this time.
You could have gotten advantage from flanking.
Oh, if I moved first, you're right. I was so
Yeah.
excited about my stick.
you were just so excited.
I know, it was so
Um,
tactical last time and not at all this time.
Well,
I-
to be fair, they just came out of the ground. You're
Yes.
probably you're probably very surprised.
That's yes. Thank you for helping
you
me
take
cover.
your stick and you swing straight down at it, and the worm just kind of moves its weight out of the way. You just end up hitting the ground with a lot of thud.
Ah,
Anything
Get you
else for
next
your
time.
turn?
That'll be it for my turn.
All right, Herrick, worm thing also popped up in front of you.
Yeah. Okay, I will. I'll stay where I am, and I will attack the one in front of me.
Okay.
First attack.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Oh wait, I have advantage.
That's
Let me-
okay. You're probably gonna. It's AC.
No,
is
but
like
I-
13.
Okay, yeah, but I want to see if I get crit.
Okay, yeah.
I have. Okay.
Gesundheit.
Attack.
Okay. You get a nice like one of its feet come off and it's kind of stuck between your teeth. It's like You hit it a second time. You get a nice good bite on it.
And my last attack.
Oh, and you hit
How
it a
the
third. You
fuck-
can just tell me how you
Nice.
take it out.
I will get a hold of one of its legs and lift it up into the air, and then let it go, so it just smashes down and gets destroyed under its own weight.
You see just sparks and pieces of worm thing just go everywhere and clink around the room. All right.
And then I will use my movement to go here.
Okay. And it is now Worm Things' turn, and I need everyone in the room to do a dex save.
Oh, please let me do better
And you
this
know,
time.
and you know what I'm gonna use.
Ah!
Oh, crabbity crap.
This is okay. Better than I expected. The DC for it is 13. So
Oh, nice, Felix.
So only one of you make it. I don't. Let's see how our friend Sakarin makes it. He makes it. All right. So 2 of you make it. Okay. All of you, except for
Evasion.
Etzli. Except for Etzli. So all of you take 17 points of damage. No, sorry. Shavaris and Herrick take 17 points of damage.
Ouch.
Why can't we
Etzli,
end
you
there?
take 8 or 7. No. 8. Sorry, 8 points of damage.
8.
Yeah, you take 8 points of damage. Shavaris and Herrick, the like electricity that's like this lightning just hits you right in such a way that you don't feel like you can move your body, and you guys are paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great.
Well,
I can't seem to like use. I can't click my health to like do the like automatic.
Yeah, I couldn't either for some reason. Oh,
That's
did you give us
weird.
the ability to edit it?
Yeah, I haven't changed it. I've never changed your things. These are
Oh, okay,
the
yeah.
same
We're
exact
faster.
characters. Don't know.
First of all, I'll just
There.
do.
I
I
mean,
love
if you do it in your
evasion.
character sheet, it'll also pop up in your thing because
Yeah.
So, I don't know why it's doing that. I can do. I click on it and I can see the bubbles and I can.
Yeah.
I can see the bubbles, but like nothing happens when I click, and it works with the other 2.
Huh.
That's the weird one.
That is very weird. All right. And that's it for its turn. So,
Okay.
Felix, you are still up.
All
The
right.
electricity, like you licked a 9-volt battery. It did not feel the best, but you're still up.
All right. So I'm
Oh,
gonna.
am I
go-
up at all, or I completely missed that part?
You are paralyzed. No,
Okay,
no.
cool.
You still failed it. So you only take half damage, but you're still paralyzed.
Okay.
So I go over to him. I take out my rapier, cast green flame blade, and do I get if they're paralyzed? Do I still get flanking?
No.
All right.
Because part of it is like there's no one there to distract them. She's just kind of a body right now. Oh, yeah, 26. You still hit?
All right.
Oof. You can tell me how you take it out.
All right. I just go stupid thing and just stick it right up under its little beak, so it comes out, and I sort of wiggle it as it green flame just spouts all over the place.
No, you see the flame kind of go into its body and just burst out from the just falls apart in little chunks.
Oof.
All right, so yeah, that's it. Yeah, you guys, you take care of the 2. It's gonna take you guys like a good solid minute of waiting around for your friends to like get back to being
Yeah.
themselves.
You can just
Well,
run
I
around the
do-
room then. Do what you want.
What I do is I'll go over, and I mean I get the sense that they're probably like paralyzed, but I'm gonna shake them and go, "Oh, wake up!" And I'll even smack you a little bit, just smack you a little around. Hurry up! Come on! What's going on? Why are you?
You're just
doing
running around to each of us, just going, smack, smack, smack.
this? I don't hurt you. Just
Sakarin watches you do this, and he eventually says, "Like they'll be okay. That doesn't usually last very long. They did it to me a couple of times when I showed up, and it wasn't too bad.
Then what happened? Did it just disappear after?
Yeah, yeah, they'll be fine. Give them a minute."
Oh, all right. So I pet them. Sorry.
All right. Well,
So yeah, as you yeah, so you can wait it out, but eventually you all kind of come back to your senses, and then your skin kind of feels like it feels a little weird, but besides that, you're healthy.
All right. Well,
I'm just sitting around innocently.
yeah. Yeah, I don't
Your
know if you want to
cheeks are kind
go.
of sore. Like you're like,
If you want to go back to the turn order or just like Felix's
Yep. So
turn.
Shavaris, you are first.
All right, I'm gonna cast Goodberry, and I'm gonna gobble up all 10 berries for myself. They're all for me because I'm like at half hit points. So
That's fair.
yeah, I top myself up a little bit, and I assume that is my turn.
Yeah. All right, Herrick, what do you want to do?
Okay, so that is like a mold thing.
Yeah, it looks like it's some sort of machine for casting. I'm sure if you spend enough time, you could figure out how it's like a D&D version of a 3D printer.
Okay, but does it look active? Like, is there any like fire going or?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna go have a look at the door.
Yeah. The door. If you just go up to it and it just kind of if it's heavy, but it'll open up.
Hmm. It opens.
I have a
Wanna go
feeling that
through?
it'll close as soon as we trigger something in this room. Or
Well,
whatever down.
then let's not do that and go through.
Oh, so we came down that hall.
Yeah. You.
Okay.
As disorienting as that is, you came down the hall. This place
Okay,
makes no
so-
sense. Well, after this, I'll show you what the map actually looks like, and it makes no goddamn sense.
But for now, it's just trippy for us.
Yeah, from your perspective, this shit is weird. You keep like you are slightly disoriented.
Mm-hmm.
Even Herrick, who can't get lost, is slightly disoriented because you're not in the.
Well,
other place,
I can still get lost if it's by magical means.
Okay, yeah, you were definitely you. Fuck, which way is
It's
north?
only like on like that's why I like noted that their magic here is annoying.
Yeah, yeah. You walked east and you came out you walked south when you walked into this room.
I will like not. Should I
Rope.
do you want me to open the door?
Yeah.
Hold on.
What else?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we can look around the metal thing, or we can
I'm
get out of here.
gonna like not like full on like Kool-Aid man burst it open. Like I'm gonna like.
Oh
Yeah.
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 He also doesn't use the door. That doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna like slowly open it to see what's on the other side.
If you're trying to be real sneaky, you can either do a sleight of hand or a stealth.
Oh, then I'm doing stealth.
Okay.
That's a 12.
Yeah. As you open it, the door kind of someone should probably get some oil in.
Wait, is it dim light?
No,
in here?
everything in here is going to be bright light. Or yeah.
Okay.
The door, like somebody should probably oil those hinges so it squeaks, but you do manage to open it, and there's just more hallway.
We should move before it closes. It closes on its own.
Yes, it has a tendency
As
to do
Tilly
that.
gets out the rope.
All right, well, it's Herrick's turn, so you can walk in there just fine. Just saying, but it's not your turn.
I'm gonna. No, I'm not gonna step in. I'm gonna like slide to the side and like hold it open, like
Okay.
put it like be ready to it. It tries to close. I'm gonna like resist it.
Do an athletics check. Or athletics.
I am very good at those. This is the thing I'm the best at, in fact. Apparently not with this one.
Okay. You stand there and like the door just feels real heavy. Like, it doesn't seem to like actively be pushing you, but it's a big heavy iron door.
Mm.
Like it wants to close kind of on its own. Like it's a door on
Just from its weight.
From its own weight, it wants to close, but there doesn't seem to be anything besides that, like trying to shut it.
Okay.
So you do kind of just get, you get a little worn out sitting there holding it. Everyone else.
I'll do that so everyone else can get through.
Okay. So who wants to go in first? I guess it's Felix's turn. So Felix, do you want to go in first?
Sure. If you guys will let me, I
Well, you
will.
Yeah, you can just kind of scoot past everybody.
I'll just scoop past and I'll go in and like it's nothing. Like,
All right.
take a look around. Do I see what do I see
Yeah,
here?
I'm trying it. It's a stupid thing, I swear to you. All right. You see another table similar to the one that you saw. No, you haven't seen this table. I take it back. You haven't seen this table. And then another hallway. You see a table full of junk again. That's what I meant. Full of junk again.
All right, so I just kind of go up there and I'm just looking at the junk. I say, these people leave, they need a maid.
Do you want to investigate the junk, or do you just kind of want to peruse?
I do want to investigate the junk.
It's a lot of junk.
Damn, I'm usually good at that too.
It's just they probably should get somebody to clean that.
I need a maid. It's bad in here.
All right. Anything else you want to do?
I think that's my whole turn.
All right. That's Lee.
All right, I guess Esteli's gonna walk through. Kind of give Herrick some eyes as she walks past. The ship will sail. I swear it. And I guess I'll also investigate whatever Felix is looking at.
All right, yeah. Oh my goodness, yeah. So most of it is junk. Maybe not junk, but you don't make magic shit. You don't, whatever. It's all crap. But you do find within all the garbage that there does seem to be what looks like a key of some sort. It's very ornate. Like the key, it's like not just the handle, but the key itself isn't shaped like a regular key. It's almost like a cylinder. Rather than like the cylinder with like a the little jaggedy pieces underneath it or whatever. It's got like the jaggedy pieces coming off in like multiple directions. Almost like you would take a key and kind of rotate it, kind of like that. Yeah.
Do I see any traps?
No, nothing. Everything besides that, everything looks mostly like junk.
Okay. Esteli's gonna take the key and show it to Felix and go, I think this is one of those keys that we should use to get out of here.
I think you're right.
All right. Shavaris.
Right. Well.
Oh, actually, wait. Take it back. It is Sakarin's turn, and Sakarin also goes up to the table, and he is super excited for all this junk. He's just like, oh, I haven't seen one of these in so long. Oh, look at that one. And he just starts grabbing shit and shoving it into his bag. Like, no concern for anything else. All right, now it's Shavaris.
I wonder why you were trapped in here for so long.
It's only been 3 hours.
A week. It's been a week.
Probably been like 2 weeks by now.
They did say he was missing for 2 weeks.
She'll step up and provide cover to her friends who are so taken with the things on the table. That's about all her movement.
All right, Herrick?
I will go through.
Yeah, you go on through. The door closes behind you and doesn't slam shut or anything. It's just kind of on its own way, just kind of.
And I will move through Shavaris and go up here and look. There seems to be something here.
Yeah, there's a hallway, a fairly wide. Oh my goodness, I dislike this thing. A fairly wide hallway with what looks like double doors at the end of it.
This is not a good position. There's too many blind angles.
Okay.
That's my
then
turn.
Back to Felix.
Okay. It's like, well, all right, I'll send Petunia in. So I go in and just head here, and I'll send Petunia this way.
There's a door. Walk
Is
into
it
a door.
locked?
Even if it wasn't, Petunia is way too small to be able to do anything about that door.
Okay, but can I tell if it's locked?
It's one of those weird doors that doesn't seem to have a lock.
All right, can she? All right, I'll bring her back. Like, that's a locked door. You want to check the other place?
Oh,
Let's
it's
take
not.
us to. Oh, there's Petunia. So I finally found Petunia.
Yay,
I know I had a Petunia somewhere. Takes us to Esley. Large Petunia.
Oh my gosh!
The mega weasel.
There's
Mega
Petunia.
mouse. Ah. Okay.
Yeah, Esley, what would you like to do?
I put her on my little
Okay.
shelf.
What has everyone done so far? I got distracted. There's shit going down in
we just
Atlanta.
looked down
and
some
I'm paying
hallways.
attention. Okay. Let me see. Okay. I'm gonna go. Stupid controls. I'm gonna go here and peek around and see what this door is.
This room opens up into, oh my goodness, into another. The hallway opens up into another hallway with what looks like a door at the end of it. A table at one side, but unlike the other ones, this doesn't seem to be covered in junk. It seems to be covered in like in runes that are like off, like almost like there's rocks with like runes on top of it. For your modern eyes, it looks like it's covered in buttons.
Oh, buttons. So I'm pretty much gonna call back to my group, not too loudly, but I'm gonna call back to them what I've seen.
Okay. All right, Shavaris,
Right.
what would you like to do with all this great information? Oh wait, no, it is. Sorry, I keep forgetting.
Zachary.
Saccharin hears buttons and just sprints his way.
Zachary, keep him out of
Do
here.
not touch the buttons.
As
No,
he's
it's
passing
okay.
me, I'm gonna attempt to grab him because I don't want him rushing in there and doing something.
You
Stupid.
can certainly try.
Tackle his ass.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you grab him. He's very upset at you and is trying to get past you. He's like, "No, there's buttons. I can help. I promise. I know what to do. I know what to do."
Do it quietly.
And carefully.
Okay. You're
Now
gonna
let go.
go. Okay. So he, a little bit calmer, walks up to the thing with the runes and starts pushing the buttons. It's crazy. And you hear two clicks. Click click. It's like, okay, I think I've managed to unlock some of these doors.
You think?
I think. I mean, we should probably try it.
Which doors?
He points to this door, and then he says, and I think the big one.
You're closer to the big one.
So, Shavaris, your turn.
All right. Well, I'm not closer to the big one, but I could get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's my 30 movement.
All right, Herrick.
Yeah, I can go here. That's my 30 movement. I will go up and try the door. Carefully.
Yeah, the door opens nice and smoothly, and revealing another large room on the other side with a hallway.
This is a labyrinth.
That's why I've been stuck here for hours.
Weak.
I bet at this time all of us just kind of look at him and go, "You've been here for a week."
How long have we been here if he's only been here for a few hours in his head?
Well, that's why I'm saying now it's 2 weeks.
Yeah, at least.
You all do have a penchant to skip ahead in time.
Yeah, we tend to fall into these time.
Does
No, two of them
Esley
have.
know of y'all's stories?
I don't know if you. I don't. Have you told her about Persimmon and your time traveling?
I don't think so. I don't think so. That's kind of an embarrassing story. We don't.
I think at least know some of Harry. At least knows some of the details because he was told, like when they first went out to try and track Satan in here.
Yeah.
I was at least like given like some kind of detail.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think
I warned you that we had like dangerous people.
Yeah, following us.
I think you warned about the lady.
Also, I was also
Yeah.
I was there when Menhir said the whole 5 years forward thing,
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Talked about all the time travel stuff.
and so was Esley.
Welcome to time travel.
Mhm. We do that a lot
Is this
around here.
normal with you guys?
I wouldn't say normal, but it's not the first. You know, this isn't our first time warp rodeo.
So it's becoming normal.
Yeah, I think by the fifth.
Okay.
My mother is gonna kill me.
All right, who's
my turn.
I believe
That was
it's
your turn,
Felix's
yeah.
turn. Yeah, Felix,
Yes.
it's your turn.
All right, I'm walking in. 30, and just gonna take a look around.
Yeah. It doesn't. You can investigate or perception, whichever one you think.
Probably, I think. What do I have here? I guess perception.
Okay. There. I mean, you don't.
Wow.
You don't spot anything that's kind of horribly unusual. Again, in front of you, you see at the end of that hallway, you see that same kind of. There's a foggy window in front of you.
Okay, so we
you
found the
can't
foggy
see
window.
what. You can kind of see what's. You can kind of see what looks like a door past the foggy window, and then this hallway just kind of goes down and then turns again. And I'll just spare you trouble. It turns and
goes into there? Yeah.
Oh look, a big Yui. What was the other door that he opened?
The other one's in the corner.
This one or
Hmm.
the other one.
this one?
Mhm.
And actually, I can I think move it. Yeah, I can move it. Bam! Open door.
Ooh.
Fancy pansy.
I wish
So
I could
that
do that with all
last
of
door
them,
is
but I
still
can't.
locked.
Yeah, the last. I mean, well, I don't know. Is it? That's Etzley, it's your turn.
That is true. I guess I'll cautiously go up to that door and check it out.
It's just like those other doors. It doesn't seem to have a lock or a way to lock it, but it's locked.
Hmm.
And now Sakharine looks at you and says, "Oh no, that one didn't. I didn't unlock that one."
Could you unlock this one?
No, this control panel doesn't seem to work on that door. There might be another control panel somewhere else that unlocks it, though.
Yeah, something tells me that this door will open for us when it's time for it to open for us.
And then
So
Sakharine-
how many
oh, yes.
how many things did I step? 15, so that was half of my movement, so I'll just move back and
Well, technically, you could use your bonus action to dash and get
Yeah.
bonus
cutting
action?
action. Yeah, she has cutting action as a rogue.
Oh, that's
oh
right.
yeah. Then I'll move here and like move along with where my group is going.
Yeah. And Sakharine's gonna come join you. Hang around by Petunia, unless Petunia's with you.
Petunia's actually with me. Sorry.
Okay, we'll move Petunia over then. Bam. All right. Yeah. So what do you want to do? We're back. We're back at Chavaris.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're gonna keep moving forward. Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, sorry, I got her on the wrong selection. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I heard a dice.
6.
No reason to be worried.
Dungeons make me so paranoid.
Now he's just gonna start doing them randomly. Like he's just gonna be randomly playing with his dice.
No.
Please don't.
So, yep, she's just right there at the corner of the next opening.
Okay.
That's
Eric?
her.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do the same.
Okay. If you guys want to just line up however you want to tackle the next bit,
Yeah. All right.
you
I will
can just do that.
I want to be in the back with Saccharin.
Sakura will move up.
Okay.
And then Etsley, where do you want to be?
I guess I'll be behind Herrick.
Okay.
Look at that
Sounds good.
nice lizard butt.
What is it? But there's a tail in the way.
Exactly, it's a very nice tail.
Oh, where did Chavaris go?
Oh, I moved like a little bit because they were like I thought we were doing a line kind of thing.
Are you gonna do a line?
Well, that was
You
that
don't
we.
have to.
That's what we
It's-
normally do.
It's 10 wide.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
All
how
right,
you wanna do
okay,
it.
I'll sit on the. I'll be here. We'll double up. Let's change it up a
Look.
bit. Sure, why not?
Yeah. Okay.
Let's live
And
large.
Grab you all. So yeah, as you all move forward. Okay, gosh. If you guys move forward. Oh, you're already on this one. Okay, give me a second.
It's
Everything's gonna be.
Are we? Wait, how are we back here?
It was a mistake.
Yeah. It's an error. No worries.
Oh,
So we're back.
that's more
We
like
can use
it.
that triangle key.
And the other key.
Back.
We found 2 keys so far.
You did
so-
find 2 keys. So, yeah, you guys end up in this corner over here. You guys can line yourselves up while I go get Saccharin.
Okay.
I think I was like here and you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I was like there. Was
Yeah,
because
something
we were
like
doubled
that.
up.
Yeah, and the door in front of you just was nice and wide open. Managed to unlock. So yeah, so you're back in this room. You got your triangle door and the other door.
What? Who has the key? The
We have
triangle
2
key.
keys now.
Yeah, who has the triangle key?
It might be me or Saccharin. I don't remember. Here, I'll give you
It's
the trick.
you. He
It's me.
handed
All
over to
right.
you.
All right. So it was.
We'll bug friends.
Yeah. Small talker. What does
It says,
what does the key say?
5 to the
5.
right. Yeah.
What did I say? It said
5 to the
5
something.
from the right with
Yeah.
3 in between.
5 from the right with 3 in between. Okay.
So you look at it again here, the triangle door. Look at the yeah.
In between what?
Rows or individual keys or 3 in between is a 3 in between the 3 like pointed stars.
All right.
Because-
So.
In between. 5 to the right? Or from the right?
5 from the right. With 3 in between. I'll copy the text into the chat because it would also make it easier for me rather than
Repeating it over and
find
over
it
again.
where I'll also find it where my
Oh.
note was, which is way above.
Can I see the keyholes?
Yes, if you go to
Oh,
the.
there we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Yeah, it should be in your folder of things too.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, pumpkin.
5 from the right, so there has to be at least 5, which rules out the first 4
The
rows.
top 4, yeah.
And 3 in between.
Maybe could it be that it means that it like there has to be between what? That's the question.
Maybe. All right. So which one has? All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So this is 8. So if it was like 1, 2. All right. I gotta get this guy out of the way. Can I move it?
I'm gonna see if I can make you. While you guys are doing that, I'm gonna see if I can make you guys a page where you can actually like interact with this, rather than the nonsense I got. Okay. Nope, wrong page.
Well, if you skip every other in a 5, so 1, 2, 3.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Yeah. I'm having trouble explaining it.
Yeah, we need someone where we can actually like.
Give me a
more-
second,
Or
okay,
if you
I'm
can
working on it.
hold and on the I guess we're not sharing the same triangle
No,
door
you're not sharing the
image.
Yeah,
same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm working on it.
Okay, that's fair.
fine.
Well, you guys stare at that. I don't, what is up with you, Roll20?
5 from the right with 3 in between.
The question is in between what?
Yeah.
That is a question.
Well, there's only so many options. 1 is rows. 3 in between. Columns doesn't really make sense.
Well, there are sort of columns, kind of.
At an angle, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll move you all to there.
But not
Alright.
really.
Okay.
So you should be able to draw and
okay.
ping and whatnot on this, because this
Nice.
is just a map. So
Sweet. Thank you. All right. So it starts here, right? In terms of the first one that it could be.
What?
Well-
Show it.
This row?
Well, no, because it has to be free.
No,
it's free in
I'm talking
between.
about the rows. Oh, so you're saying it has to go down from there even? So
Well,
1, 2,
I'm like
3.
my first guess would be that it's my first guess is that it's this keyhole because that is 5 from the right and then 3 in between and then that, so that one.
All right, let's give it a try.
If you go completely literal, like I'm not saying we should do that, but if you go completely literal with what it says, or like not completely literal, we go like the most straightforward solution would be that one. But I don't think it's just 5 plus 3.
Well, let's just give it a try.
So which one are you going for?
This one.
That one. You stick the key in, and you turn it, and it turns really easily. You can just kind of feel like it's just scraping against nothing. There's no
That's not it.
resistance.
Okay, yeah, I kind of figured it wouldn't.
What if this is the first 5 is the 5 from the right, and then 3 in between? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. No, that doesn't work. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it's just the first one that has 5 because it's 5 from the right specifically.
Yeah, but 5 from the right could be just
about
work
this
your
one?
way left to the right.
How do I do the ping thing?
Hold it.
Oh, how about that one? It has 5 on the right and 3 between.
And 3 to the other side.
Yeah.
Can
Alright,
you
I
pick
give
that
it
one more time? That one?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
5 from the right. Same thing. You put it in there and just kind of get no resistance out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Bah humbug.
I'm going to start just putting it in then.
Randomly.
Well, no, not even randomly. I'm going to start like at 5 here.
Like at the top.
I'm going to start here and just.
I mean, you could spend hours doing that. I will.
Hours? No. This is.
That wouldn't take hours. There's not that many.
Yeah.
It's true. Okay. If that's what you want to do, that works for me.
That's what I do. How long does it take?
Shavaros will
R&D.
take a rest. So
Stop touching that dice.
Okay. Give me a second.
if it's gonna be an hour, she's gonna do hit dice.
This is a bad idea.
Sorry. Now you have to give me a second.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. As you are sitting there trying to get the keys, you start to hear the little pattering of tiny little wormy feet on the concrete.
Oh, more worms. It's all right. Pretty good at these guys now.
Yep.
Where are we in the turn order?
Shamaris, you'll go first, and then they will be a 6.
Okay.
So hey, Esley, you get to go before them.
All right. I'm going to cast Shillelagh.
I hate being
Grab my
last.
quarterstaff and have a go.
Well, you should probably move to one of them.
Oh yeah.
Shoot, look at that. Yeah, I mean,
Sorry.
you probably should too. But yes, look at that. Yeah,
Woo!
bang it.
Could flank with me instead.
Well, doesn't matter.
Right there.
End of
Yeah,
the
I
day,
didn't need the advantage,
you
but
crit
yeah,
it.
good point.
Yeah.
Where's my damage? Why is it rolling my damage? Come on, damage. I'll try again. Oh, there we go. 12.
Oh, pretty much in one fell swoop, you just slammed out of it your rage from
Being
missing that
electrocuted.
other one.
Yes.
And you just see pieces of worm thing go everywhere.
She's getting the hang of these now.
Mm-hmm. All right, Herrick.
I'm gonna move here. And I'm gonna take my attacks.
That one hits.
Some that hits.
Oh yeah. That one hits. I think you go one more. Oh, that one misses.
Okay.
Which might be important. So you do get two good bites in, and it's not looking happy about it, but it's
I'm gonna use my bonus action to do Hungry Jaws. And get another one.
oh, that one does hit. And you can just describe its awful death.
I'm never
Great.
gonna hit anything.
I will, like, as the one that misses, like the frustration of the one that misses, like, drives me to just like smash. I'm not even really biting it. I'm more just like smash, like hit, almost like half headbutting it down,
Mhm.
like smashing it with the side of my head.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You take them. Felix, you don't even your friends just took care of everything so quickly. You didn't even notice that trouble was brewing behind you. I'm gonna take you back to your thing.
Esteli's just in awe of Herrick.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, as you're moving, Felix, as you're moving down the keyholes and turning them, when you hit the 5th one on the right there, the key, there's actually resistance, but it doesn't turn.
So you're getting close.
That's actually the first one I went for. So, all right. So I got something here, but I need to figure out what 3 in between means.
You hear Saccharin say, maybe there's more than one key.
Hey, what about that other key?
I take the key out of my pocket.
That key doesn't look like it goes into any of these keyholes. Like the key itself is it's drastically different than the one that you have now.
Ah,
I think we have to look for more keys.
Could I go
think
to the other
that's
door?
Yeah. You know,
The other locked door?
You head on over to the other door. It's got a weird ass looking keyhole in it.
Could I try it?
Oh yeah.
I try it.
It slides right in, and the door just on its own just opens right up, and you see more hallway.
Hey guys.
I think we have to go
Hey,
key
I
hunting.
opened a door. Maybe we can
Great.
find the other key down this hallway.
Yeah.
Presumably.
Well, it's what's been happening.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Right.
go.
We'll follow you.
Okay. We gotta. How you want to tackle the next room?
The same lineup that we normally go.
It's been working out for us so far.
Yep, agreed.
We'll get Felix. Ba-bang. Okay. Grab you all. All right. Sorry. Now this map. I like this map. Also, I hate this map. So give me a second.
Now you
I
know
have-
how we feel.
Okay. I think. Yes. Okay. Okay, you guys are here, and as you walk into the next area, you see that same glassy, or fogged up window, and you walk into a large room with another one of those tables at the side and a couple of doors hanging out in the on the sides for you. Javaris.
Right. Well, why not? I'll go walking into the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So head over toward the table. Have a
Alright.
look at it from a distance since I can't get that far.
From where you are, bam, that's what you see.
Oh, great. Hey guys, it's another puzzle.
Wow!
We get to reward with a key, I bet. But we found it.
All right. It is Herrick. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna also walk over here.
All right.
I still have no idea what Herrick's name for Estili is. Like, he hasn't addressed her at all.
Yep. Felix, are you also gonna go over there?
yep.
All right. We'll pick everyone over here.
Mm-hmm.
You see.
Numbers.
You see numbers. You see a stone. Like
Sudoku.
you see a stone. Like pit. I don't know. Square pit frame. With 2 numbers already in there. 2 and the 1, and then what look like what do you call, like just tiles, not made out of like porcelain tiles around it.
Well, normally tiles aren't made out of porcelain. Normally they're made out of fired clay, but
Clay, porcelain, you know, something lighter than stone. They're not.
Yeah.
Porcelain is a kind of fired clay. It's just a slightly different material.
yeah.
And it's fired at a very high temperature.
Yeah. They're just lighter than they're not heavy like stone. They
I
seem
know
much lighter.
ceramics.
Are they loose?
Yeah, you can pick them up, and move them.
Are they
You can as
footloose?
characters or as players also pick them up. These are tokens.
Oh, okay. We can pick the other ones up.
Yeah.
Not the ones in the.
Those seem like they're stuck in place. Oh goodness! I remember the answer to this.
Sudoku.
Oh, now I have to look up the answer.
Well, it can't be a
What?
Sudoku because there would be no solution. It would be impossible to figure out the solution to it if it's a Sudoku.
Sudoku. I see a box with numbers. It's Sudoku.
There we go.
Sudoku. Well,
Great, then solve it like it's a Sudoku based on it, where we only have one square.
You have 2 squares.
Well,
2 and a 1.
We have
for a
1 and
Sudoku,
2.
for a Sudoku, you only have 1 square. Like, you can't solve this like it's a Sudoku. That's physically impossible.
I mean,
You have
hey,
to
you limit yourself however you want to limit yourself.
No, as a Sudoku, this does not work.
Okay, so everybody who isn't a party pooper, how do we solve this?
How is eliminating an option me being a body pooper?
Party pooper.
Party pooper.
Every party needs a pooper. That's why they invited you. I love you, Muffin.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Great. I'm
I
back.
feel like if you move this here, it makes sense to me.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
Yeah.
Maybe 4 here? Maybe?
Well, then 5 would go next. Then
Up
6 in the
top.
middle. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 5 would go here.
Really? No, I thought next to the 1. Oh, no, you're right. 5,
yeah.
6. You're 5, 6. You're right. Unless it's 5, 6, and then
Like, if we go, like,
6 at the top.
And okay.
Because it's
So
1,
then
2,
they all
3.
have-
And then maybe 8 here? I'm just guessing. Maybe?
I don't like.
See what
I'm
happens.
I mean, nothing happens.
Oh, poo.
All
I'm
right.
very confident about this 3, though.
All right, let's
No, I think the 3 is right, but I think the 5 goes where the 6 is, and the 6 goes where the 5 is. Because, 1, 2, 3 makes a triangle.
So,
Mm,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay.
6.
Now hang on. So 6, 7, 8.
Where you want to put?
9.
Yeah.
8. Oh, sorry. 8, 7.
Mm-hmm.
Those all add to the same going down.
Oh, like
There's some thinking.
That was thinking.
15?
So nothing happened.
Nothing happened, but that's your brain is jostled in the right way.
yeah, so it is Sudoku.
that is
Exactly.
not what Sudoku is.
It's
That's
essentially
not what
Sudoku.
Sudoku is.
This is
It
just
has to add to the same in the columns as well as the rows.
Yep. Okay, so if we take it back out to 1, 2,
Really
that's
not
all we
what
had?
That's Sudoku.
No, it's really not.
it kind of is though. It really is. I don't
Basic
know.
principle.
Muffin, I do hope you realize that I'm only saying this to get on your nerves now.
I know. I think.
I'm
Is there
saying
any
it
way?
because
Hold on.
that's absolutely true. It's Sudoku.
Hold on. Is there a way to do it where we could make it add up to the same in both vertically and horizontally?
Well, I think I can't see them with all of the numbers in them right now, so.
Okay, all right. So wait, if they're all adding
I need my
horizontally,
calculators.
so 9, 10, 11. This is way off.
15.
How do they add up in the columns?
15 and
Well, like if
17.
you change this to this, for instance, because you have to have the 2 there and the 1 here.
Yep.
So now what? That is 9, 10, 11. Okay.
Yeah, they still add up in the columns.
Right.
What number are they adding up to? What am I not seeing? Is it
15. They're adding up to 15. I have my
Each
calculator.
column
Okay.
is 15.
except for the one on the far left?
So
No, that one
all
too.
the numbers in each column equal 15, So what if we rearrange the numbers within the columns until each row equals 15?
Well, that's physically impossible. Because you can the one with 9 in it is always gonna be.
It has to be with the 1, wouldn't it? Because okay.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Place. 6, 9.
Okay, so 3, 7, 5, and 9, 1, and 5.
All right, so now what do I got?
So the top row equals 15.
Yep. And the middle one equals 17. And the bottom
that
one
equals
14.
The middle. Okay, so now the middle row equals
13.
And this equals 15? Here?
What if you switch the 4
Yeah,
and
the
the
top
9?
one equals 15.
What if you switch the 4 and the 9?
That equals 12 on the bottom.
Mm-hmm. 18.
18 in the middle.
And 15 on the top.
No, that doesn't work.
Okay, so the linchpin we've got is 2, 8, 5, and then 5, 3, 7, right? So we're
Can you switch the 4 and the 9 and the 5 and the 3 real quick? I'm trying to.
Oh, I see what you mean. But then the 7 and the 9 is gonna be.
Yeah, I'm trying to do something with.
Y'all are doing
Is there?
Oh, wait. Okay, so this is so far 10, 10, 10.
15.
13, 15, and 17.
So we've got like a spare 2.
I think we're off on our overall number.
Yeah, I think so too.
If we have a spare 2 with our row column, then I feel like we're looking more for a 16 instead of a 15, or maybe a 14 instead of a 15.
So we start with the 1 and the 2 in locked place.
Right. Okay.
So let me try calculating for 16. Okay, so 2, 8, and 6 would equal 16.
And 1.
Nope. It has to be 15. It has to be 15. That's the actual number. Because.
So replace the 6 with the 5.
Okay.
The 9. Hold on.
The 9 goes with the 5 and the 1.
Yes, because that is the two that is the 2 extremes and the midpoint.
Yeah, I was trying to solve it from the 2 column and then from the 1 row. So that way we have a row and a column that both equal 15. And then we can go from there.
2, 9, and 4 have to be in the same, in some direction.
I mean, there's no way to do 5, 9, and 1 unless you're doing diagonals, and 2 and 4.
No. Okay, so 1. Okay, downwards the column, the middle. Make the column. This column. Like, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, like this.
Okay.
I think. Right. Yeah. and then
Okay.
We would need to move the
6 goes
7.
here. 6 goes here. Because
Yeah, but then we
you have
lose
to-
that column.
No, because what you have to and
We've got
then
14, 16, and
That
16.
top row equals 17 now.
oh yeah.
Yeah. So move the 6 back.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, you're right. Hold on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the 6 goes underneath the 8.
Yeah. The idea is that you have 2 extremes and then one in the middle, basically. And like they go closer and closer to each other. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about.
Like that's why it's 9, 5, and 1, and 8 and like.
Bottom row equals 14.
So we have to make that one higher somehow.
One's locked in place, though.
Well,
Yeah.
we can switch. Wait.
What number are you going for now? 18 or 16? Or
15.
15.
It has to equal 15
Yeah.
because
Okay.
Yeah, I suggested since we kept getting 2 numbers off, that we add a number up
Mhm.
or down to just try
Yeah.
to test it.
Yeah. So right now we got on top row 16 across, 14, and 16 going like across.
Yeah,
Descending.
top row is 15. 6 plus 5 plus 3. Okay, the middle row is 14.
16, and 14. Yeah.
And the last row is 16.
Is it swapping the 9 and the 8? No.
the 9 is in the correct.
Okay.
I think it's swapping.
I'll give you one thing. When you put the 2 and the 9 and the 4 on the top, they seem to lock in place.
Okay.
All
Is
right.
the 9 and the 5 and the 1 locked in place?
So far it's just those 3. Just
Hold
the 2, the 9, and the 4 are locked,
And they
Shouldn't
equal
I-
15.
and the 1 obviously because that one was locked at the
Mhm.
beginning.
Well,
Let
and that
me
does equal
see
15.
here.
So I think we have to switch the.
The 8 and the
Switch
7?
the 8. No.
Because 8 and the 7. Because you're at 14 now, you need one more. And then you'd have
Yeah,
13.
8 and 7 equals 15 together
Mhm.
anyway. So
I think like that.
plus 6.
If the 5 isn't locking in
Put
place
8.
with the 1, then it's in the wrong place. Otherwise, it should be locked.
That was
He's a
mostly
fool.
me giving you a hint, so don't
Don't
overthink it.
Okay.
He's
never
trying
mind.
to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Once
this
you
looks
put that
correct.
one in there, you hear a click, and you actually hear like 3 clicks, and you look up. Gosh, for
You're
sure.
welcome.
Awesome job, everyone.
Yay.
Good.
I did very little.
Thank you,
my-
Mr.
my-
Calcula, please.
My brain is bad at math, but good at like.
That's why I got out my calculator, because I love Sudoku.
Yeah. I really think that Sudoku won the
It actually
day.
has. It actually has a name. I think it's something like it's called.
square.
Yeah, Magic Square. That's what it's called.
I
it's
say
Sudoku.
Sudoku.
It's
Yeah,
like
we
Sudoku.
call it Sudoku. Basically, where I
Thank
come
you,
from, that's what we
Chrissy.
call it.
Thank you.
So,
It's not a Sudoku, but
It's Sudoku.
It's a regional
It's-
dialect.
yeah.
You hear 3 clicks in the room, and what used to be a metal panel in front of the table swings open.
a secret.
Revealing
There's
some
an
sort of-
S.
There's an S there, which definitely means there's a secret.
Then
It
it's
stands for
no, it means hope.
It means Sudoku, actually.
Thank you.
What is going on?
I believe it's Shivara's.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Can we have more Sudoku?
So
I'm all done with Sudoku, actually.
I love Sudoku.
She's gonna go sniffing around, looking at that secret passage.
yeah, there's a nice little tunnel in there. Definitely, even Herrick could fit through there.
All right, she'll go. Why not? I have just got 10 more hit points I gave myself, so I'll take a step inside.
Yeah, not much happens when you step inside.
Okay. It doesn't seem to. I can't see anything else. It just seems a dead
Nope,
end.
Not from where you are. There might be more, but not from where you are. You cannot see anything.
I don't know how much move I was. Where did I start off? Here or here?
Yeah,
Here.
You
Here.
started by the table, so you really haven't
1,
moved all that
2,
much.
I think
3,
here.
4. Yeah. All right, she'll move forward.
Here.
5,
Ooh,
6.
I don't know why. Yeah, you hit a nice little T intersection, and there's a tunnel going north and a tunnel going south.
Great. I can get attacked
Or
from
is
both
it really
directions.
north and south?
All right. Well, that's my turn. That's my movement.
All right, Herrick, what do you want to do?
I will go after her.
You can go after her. Okay.
Did we get a key, by the way?
No,
Nope.
you heard 3 clicks,
Okay.
and when you looked up the from your Sudoku, you saw that the
Well, I can only move if because it's 5 here. Then
3 clicks.
so that's
What else clicked?
that's a you problem right there.
That's a you problem.
5.
I'm gonna assume that 2 of these other doors opened.
So
Probably.
that's 20. So I can only move here because if I move in through you, I will
Yeah.
have used all my movement.
That's
There
fine.
you go.
Well, I guess I could use my action to dash and then go slightly further. I'll go here.
Okay. You
I'll
see
use
in front of you
my action to dash.
a nice good old fashioned treasure chest.
Ooh.
Check
Well, I
traps.
can't. Like
Yeah,
I
you're out
can't.
of action, so you're kind
I
of
can't. Yeah.
Yeah, you see it. All right.
I will
Felix.
call out. There's the appears to be a slither. I think we could use your skills.
Oh, my slither.
Slither.
Yeah, it's a snake and it's a sneaky thing.
Hey, Muffin, have you ever heard that Slytherin joke? I'd like to slither into your bed. Oh,
Oh.
That is terrible.
I know, but you love it.
I do. I love it exactly because it's fucking terrible.
All
Okay,
right.
whose turn is it?
It is Felix.
Okay. Well, I was over here too, right? So.
Yeah, you were somewhere near that table. Everyone was.
Yeah,
kinda
everyone
Yeah,
around that
was.
table.
I'm just gonna go ahead and move my character here.
Yeah, everyone was just around that table.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. 25. Yeah, so I'm like right up here.
Okay, perfect. So the tunnel continues, and you get that same foggy window effect in front of you.
There's
Another
a
foggy
chest.
window, so it's just a chest and a foggy window.
And I think we should check these other doors before we go through there.
Agreed.
Okay.
But
Etsy,
I
I
have
believe
been
it's your
called.
turn. So
I have been called. Help is needed.
What's my cute name?
Small talker.
Oh,
Because you're small and talk a lot.
he would.
So I guess I'll move beside Eric.
I mean, you
And
can
help
just
him out.
use your bonus action to dash. You can easily get in there.
Oh,
Yeah, you get kind of extra movement. You have like, for all intents and purposes, 60 feet of movement. At least in this part.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my action to check for traps on that chest.
Yeah,
For-
go for it. Do investigation.
Sure. I wish I could use sleight of hand.
If you give me a good reason why you should use sleight of hand, that's not just I'd like to.
You're checking with the thieves' tools.
No, I'll just use investigation.
Yeah, that doesn't actually work as a reason.
There we go.
As
I'm
you
like,
see-
I'm not disarming the trap, so I
Yeah.
can't I don't have a reason.
Yeah, everything.
I would just like to use it because I have a plus 12 to it.
Yeah. It looks safe, as far as you can tell.
I'm gonna open it.
Yeah. It opens right up, and there's fun garbage in there for you. Roll me a d12.
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone else is used to this, but there is random loot table for looty good things.
Yeah.
That's
we
a
go.
ruin.
There's well, that's kind of cool. There's like a wrench in here, like with jewels encrusted in it. You're fairly certain it's worth a decent amount of money. You're just probably gonna have to maybe know somebody who knows jewels to be able to tell you how much it's worth.
Is it magic?
Can you detect magic, Etsley?
I can't detect magic.
So who knows?
So she's just gonna pass that to Herrick and go, since you found it first.
Okay.
You won't want it if you can't eat it.
It'll be useful it will be useful as since it's worth something.
Do I see any keys in here?
No keys. There's a bunch of other junk. I'm pretty sure Sakharine would love to go through it all.
Hey,
Nothing but-
Sakharine, we found a treasure chest. It's got junk in it.
Junk, my
Yeah.
favorite.
It's got junk in the trunk.
Junk in the trunk. Sakura does not fit in there, so he's just gonna stand by the secret door and be like, I'll look as soon as I get a chance.
What do you mean? Oh, right. Oh yeah, he can't.
There are way too many of you.
Yeah. And get
And
there.
on my next turn, I'm gonna try to check out some of these other doors in
Alright.
here.
Shavaris, what do you want to do then?
Well, everyone else is checking out the cool stuff. So I guess I'm gonna go back into the other room and see if any of the other doors opened.
Okay, which one are you gonna make
So
it to?
I'm gonna 1, 2, I guess that is 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm on my way to that one.
Okay. Herrick.
No way downtown.
Yeah, I am also
Making my
gonna.
way back to you, babe.
We went for 2 different songs.
Yeah.
20, 25. And I can move an additional 30, so I can move here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Felix.
All right. I also have to go back. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Remember moving through him counts as 2.
So am I going with the? I'll just dash.
Yeah, that's what I did. I find it
I'll
easy.
just end up. Oops, I overshot it.
All right. Etsley, where are you gonna go to?
Let's see. Gonna go here. And then dash over to this door
Okay.
and take a look at that.
All right. You see Sakharine disappear into the hallway. He's not gonna do anything too stupid. He's just gonna dig through the chest. If you were there to watch him, he's shoving a bunch of crap into his sack.
She
again.
kind of figured.
Yeah. All right, Shavaris.
Everyone went to the doors before me. So
There's still one more door.
Yep, I'll head over across the room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can use diagonals and look with the rest of my 5
Sure.
feet of movement at the door.
That door. I mean, you didn't use an action, right?
Nope, I'm just looking
Yeah.
at
So
it.
you can try to open it if you want.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
open it.
I'll give her a little push pull.
Yeah, I mean it's a big heavy iron door, but it looks like those doors that you've been seeing without locks. It's kind of weird.
Yep.
And it opens up into a hallway, and
Yeah.
I will save you the trouble of that.
Okay.
Kind of wraps around.
Oh, okay. It's like a colon. Large
Yes.
Are
intestine.
you saying it's a poop chute up there?
Yes. It's a
You
crap
found
shoot.
the poop chute.
There's a random treasure chest.
There is a random treasure chest in there.
All right, so that's my door. That's my movement too, or my turn.
Okay. Okay. Herrick.
I will check out this door.
It's just like those other doors that are locked from who the hell knows how, but this one, unlike the other ones, is locked.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll unlock his...
You had a two and 3 shots, and you picked the wrong one.
That's fine.
I picked the correct one.
Felix.
I will wander up 10. Oh, will I go over here? So you said something about a 30. I'm gonna go up. 5, 10.
They have become one.
20, 25. This is as far as I can get. I said I'm about halfway through the poop chute.
All right, stay safe.
Okay.
All right, Etzli.
I'm gonna try to open this door.
Oh, it opens right up, and you can see inside, and you nice big room.
Double
Ooh.
chest.
There's some chests in here. You could say they're boobs. That was a horrible one.
I like all the anatomy things that we're gonna describe this dungeon with.
Okay, so I'm
right.
gonna move up to this chest and check for traps on it.
Okay. You can investigate it, unless you want to give me a good reason why you can use sleight of hand. It looks like a perfectly safe chest.
I mean, I could use sleight of hand to open it.
You're all out of action, so you can.
I know, but that's my reasoning for my next turn.
All right, Shavaris, what do you want to do?
I will head over to assist Felix. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As we make our way around the upper colon or the upper intestine.
My laptop died. Where's my charger?
All right, give me a second. I think someone's knocking at my door, so chat amongst yourselves for a second.
Pizza delivery.
If it's a serial killer, go for the throat.
You talking to the serial killer there? You giving advice?
No. It's best to get the serial killer before they get you.
That's true.
But of course, if there is a serial killer at your door, they've more than likely been stalking you.
How would
for
he
several
know that
months.
it's a serial killer and not just a killer? How would he know that the person has killed someone before in a separate incidents?
I assume that anyone who's dodgy looking could be a serial killer. I've watched way too much true crime.
All right. Sorry about that.
I know too much.
My neighbor, and yeah. Hello.
All right. Yeah. We're still here.
Yeah,
We're
we're
just...
here.
Oh yes, no. So that's it. Sorry,
I'm just turning my
knocking
laptop
on my
back on.
neighbor's door because they got called on them. So that's great.
There we go.
Great.
Great. Yeah. So I'll let them deal
Sort
with whatever
that.
they gotta do.
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
Shavaris is there. Herrick, what did you do? You were at a locked door.
I am. Yeah, it's my turn now.
Yes.
No, I'll go here.
Okie dokie. Felix.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Show it to me.
Bam. You can make it 1 over so that you're not right on top of it.
Oh, okay. Actually, that's good because now I don't have to. That isn't a dash for me. I don't think anymore.
There you go.
All right, so I am going to investigate it for traps.
Go for it. It appears to be a perfectly safe chest.
As far as I know, it's all set over here. We got ourselves another chest.
Okay. You
Just
open
the
it.
one boob here.
Just the one boob. Chests are now boobs.
It's the United.
It's the United.
This takes us to Etzli.
Well, I'm gonna open this chest.
Okay. You open it up and see more good stuff. Look at you finding all the good stuff. Roll me a d12.
Another one. What the hell?
Another one. I know, right? You find a bag that seems to be full of all sorts of precious metals of some sort. Again, they're probably worth something. You don't know anything about metals.
Sure, I can find someone who knows metals.
I'm sure you could.
Okay, then I'm gonna move over to this one.
All right.
And I'm gonna use. Can I use sleight of hand to open it?
You don't have any more actions.
Oh yeah, you already used up your action to open one.
Oh,
so.
cool. Okay. Then I'm just gonna wait for this
I'm just
chest.
gonna wait. All right, Herrick.
I'm gonna wait for this booby.
No, sorry, not Herrick. Savaris.
Hey, can you give me that guidance, that little pep talk thing you give me?
Yeah, sure. So she walks over to her good drinking buddy now, her hairdresser, has a hobby on the side. Gives her a little pat and gives her guidance. Good luck on that, opening that box.
I think I can do it. I think I got it.
I think you
All
can
right.
too.
Herrick, are you gonna do anything?
Nope. I'm sitting here, like looking out.
Okay. What are you? Oh, you are looking out. Oh yes, I forgot about that. Give me a second. Thanks for reminding me.
Muffin.
No, it's good that I'm.
It's good. It's good. You start to feel rumblings happening.
It's like tremors. It's awesome.
We have company.
All right.
No.
Shout down the hallways. Okay.
I think we should just scream worms every single time. Every time we
Graboids.
All right. So yeah, Shavar or not Shavar, it's Felix.
All right. Well, I am going to open the chest then.
How are you gonna open the chest?
How am I? Well, I have thieves' tools, so I will use them.
And guidance.
And guidance. So you can use sleight of hand with your guidance.
Oh, go on.
And then D4. 17.
As you're using your thieves tools, you do feel several clicks of things. But you've managed to open it without anything exploding. Not that it would have. Who knows? So roll me a d12.
So I'd say, be careful. I think there might be explosives in different of these. Not this one, but yours maybe.
You find a whole set of armor. Goodness gracious.
Whoa.
Armor.
Yeah, with gold accents on it. Gold. Full set of plate armor with gold accents on them, and a some sort of stone. It looks like a rotund man. Looks like just a fat man made out of stone.
Interesting.
I'm not sure how you're gonna carry that armor out.
Yeah,
but
plate
you have
mail's
it now.
pretty heavy. We don't have a bag of holding in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can do it together.
Yeah, we can put our
Just
minds.
split it up.
Well, tell you what. Let's take it out of this box that might be dodgy, and we'll put it in one of the ones we know isn't. That way, we don't accidentally set things off in this box. Maybe we can always just carry it in one of the treasure chests. I mean, they're portable.
Well, I think that would make it more heavy. Do you think?
It's a big wooden chest.
Oh,
Those
okay.
things are not light.
Okay.
You could theoretically split up the pieces and carry it.
The plate mail, you mean?
Yeah, the plate mail into pieces.
Oh, oops! I did not mean to do that.
It's all right.
And so you can, if you get your teammates to agree to carry it, you could carry it in pieces.
Oh, each
That's
of
what
us.
I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, all right.
I'll take some boots. Clunk, clunk, clunk.
Yeah.
Clunk, 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 clunk. Clunk. Can I tap dance?
You can do performance checks, see how well you do.
Yeah.
However, I will remind you that there are worms that burrow under the ground.
Well, I can stomp on him now.
Alrighty, Etsley.
Checking for traps.
Okay. Check
Oh wait, could I open it with sleight of hand to try to avoid a trap if there is one?
Yeah, you certainly can.
Cool.
Oh, look at you!
Wow.
You are incredibly confident, and you tap it a couple times. You're like, here, fine. And it just pops right on open for you. And you can also roll me a d12.
I love a +12.
Oh,
Finally, something that's not 1.
Yeah, 2 ones.
Oh goodness, you have this chest is full of a lot of things. It's full of weapons and ammunitions and shields.
Oh.
All of them with gems and crystals. So it's worth a lot of things. So one quiver, one. Would do you have a ranged weapon?
I don't have a ranged weapon.
Okay, wow. Okay. I'm just gonna tell you because I mean you all will eventually find this shit out. What kind of weapons do you all use range wise?
I have crossbows, but I have other stuff too. I can use, I think, other kinds of bows.
Javelins, crossbows.
I can
have
use
a
anything of the
longbow.
You have a longbow. Okay. So you find a quiver of arrows. You'll find this out when you figure it out. It's a full quiver, however many arrows a full quiver is. That's got +1 ammunition, which I'm sorry, that sucks because I mean +1 ammunition is garbage. But you also find 2 shields that seemed a lot fancier than most shields, and those are +1 shields. And what kind of weapons you all got?
My mouth.
I have 2 short swords, 2 daggers, a dagger of venom, and that's it.
Short sword, daggers. You have a stick.
Yeah, I've got a scimitar and my stick.
And Felix.
I have a rapier. And let me see. I got what else do I have?
Yeah, I think rapier will do fine.
I have javelins, a couple of daggers, a hunting trap, and my mouth.
Okay. So you find in here 1 short sword, 1 scimitar, and 1 rapier. All of them are +1.
Well, I think I already have a +1
Yeah,
rapier.
so do I.
Yeah. Oh, you can you can sell all this shit.
Oh yeah, true. That's true. Yeah, that's all right. I'll double up on this. Well, you know, however you want to carry it out. I'm already wearing boots, armor boots.
I'll definitely take that +1 short sword.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll take the extra
add
scimitar.
those things to whatever.
Yeah.
Divvy them up. I'm gonna assume you all can figure out how to divvy all of this stuff up. And if you all want to gather yourselves back together wherever you want to.
Other than the, can I tell anything about the gold armor that I got, or is it just gold armor? That's pretty.
It's just pretty. It seems like it was just made to be like ceremonial rather than like combat-y. So it's fancy. It's probably worth a lot of money. The stone, if you sit there and stare at it long enough, it's a stone of luck, or luck stone.
Ooh, luck stone.
Which does something. I forgot what they do, but I think they're cool.
It's a +1 to like basically everything.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow, nice. Now I have to wrestle for that. Arm wrestle.
You want to arm wrestle for it? Well, let's do that first,
Well,
and then
while they're arm wrestling,
I will arm wrestle because we have bad guys coming, but
Yep.
we can arm wrestle for it later.
Yeah.
Estely's gonna call out to Herrick and say, "Do you want one of these shields?"
I already have a +1 shield, so
Want to carry an extra
Okay, cool.
one?
I mean I
Well,
can
I'm done
carry
with
this.
this chest.
All right.
We can divvy it up once afterwards.
Yeah, we've got the list.
As long as one of you wrote down what you all had, we can sit down and the next time you're in a city, sell off most of this stuff.
I only wrote down what I grabbed.
Yeah. So somebody's got a. I wrote. I will write down the ones that I wrote that I have.
I
somebody
almost
has
forgot
a
my
wrench,
bag. My bag of
metals, plate armor, luckstone,
2 shields, 2
and
plus 1 shield.
shields.
Herrick has the tool, the gilded tool.
Yes, I've written that one down.
I have
and
the
3 plus 1 weapons, which I said were a short sword, a rapier, and a scimitar.
correct. Yep, I've got
And
one
I
of
took
them.
the short sword.
Yep. And 1 quiver of plus 1 ammunition.
Correct.
Yep.
Which I think I said arrows for a quiver.
Yeah.
So is that for a longbow? 20.
Yeah, so it's like 20
So-
arrows, I think.
That is usually what you get.
Yeah. So you have. So unfortunately, this is why nobody likes plus 1 ammunition, but they will be magic and have plus 1 to them. But when they hit something, they break.
Oh, they're done. They're just like a one and out.
So it's a one shot
use
off
it.
thing.
What about the short sword?
No, it's
plus 1. Oh, it'll work forever. That's fine.
Oh, swag.
Yeah, ammunition's just dumb. I don't know why it works that way.
Well, that's okay. I mean, you can hit 20 things.
You
Yeah.
can hit 20 things with a plus
Might-
1. And
might-
yeah. And if you forget to keep track of it, I'm not gonna know any better.
Since I have the longbow, I mean they're arrows, so should I take the arrows with my longbow in case we do need to fight our way out at some point?
I don't think there is an in case. We are going to be fighting our way out.
Yeah, but it might not be on like a
with
range.
arrows, yeah. But it might be. But okay, so I've got the arrows on my list and the scimitar, so those are what I'm keeping track of. Sorted. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna say you all still have some things to do. It is 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And this seems like a pretty good winding down spot.
Correct. A happy spot
Right.
as well, like a happy
Yes.
note.
Right
Money.
before the worms attack.
Right before the worms attack.
Yes. With our
I
plus.
half expected for one of them to just pop up in the room I'm in next to me and instantly go, finally, I can kill one of these fuckers.
So far, I don't find the original D&D rules to be that hard to work with. A little annoying, but not like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little tedious. I'm having to design this dungeon in a so like a lot of the old D&D rules, like the dungeons are very straightforward, like hallway room. This
Yeah.
map is not a hallway room, as you can already tell. So having to so that's why like a lot of these doors are just locked for no apparent reason. Because I have to funnel you in a way that works well with the rules.
Okay,
Right.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad
Also,
they
if I
got.
let you loose in this, this. Wait until you see this map when it's done. This map is crazy.
I can't wait.
I like the Sudoku.
Yeah, the Sudoku is my favorite.
Yeah, you can
Even though
definitely
it's not
tell they came
Sudoku.
from turn-based gaming. The whole idea of just like, yeah, 5e must be just like, yeah, just walk in the room, whatever. Like, just do what you
Yeah.
want, and then when there's initiative, we'll have an order. But other than that, it would probably drive them crazy. No, what are you doing? You want people to have to take their turn.
Yep.
No, they don't really. Yeah, so thank you. This was a lot of fun. It was a little, very old school, kind of a throwback.
Mhm.
But yeah, entertaining. Thanks for putting in all the effort. R&D.
Yeah.
Well, I had fun making it. So.
Yeah. And
I can't wait to get to other puzzles.
yes. Glad that those that we put our brains together. Good job, everyone, solving the problem so far. So I guess until this time next week, and I promise I won't go out drinking before. I have been sobering up this whole time. I was like, I saw the numbers on the Sudoku. I'm like, I'm out. I'm not making a contribution. But thank you for our DM for wonderful DMing. Thank you to my fellow gamers for a wonderful, pleasant time. Goodbye from me and goodbye from the party. Say goodbye, party.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, party.
Yay, they did the bit.